That is the end of the first quarter. Trojans trail 15-3. We'll step away. You're watching Trojan basketball right here on Girard Sports Live.
This is
Farmers Bank is a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans. For years, our customers have worked with the Farmers Bank staff located in Walnut, St. Paul, and Hepler. Now, with our new location in Girard, the community can experience the same service that has kept families coming back to Farmers Bank for generations. Stop by and visit our friendly staff at Farmers Bank at any of our locations in Walnut, St. Paul, Hepler, and Girard. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Chicken Annie's Girard is a proud supporter of Trojan Athletics. Chicken Annie's of Girard serves up the area's best fried chicken and a whole lot more. Check out their weekly specials like chicken and noodles on Wednesdays, Thursday nights kids nights, and Friday.
Welcome back to Ted R. Taylor Gymnasium. Sorry about the confusion. I believe I've got it fixed. Those of you watching on YouTube, welcome. Trojans trail 15-3. Start of the second quarter. Howard will take a shot up. Shot no good, but she'll be fouled. Foul going to be called on number 10, I believe. Nope. Number 5, Torrance. Her first personal. Team foul number 7. So 14 fouls called here just inside the second quarter. Howard's first shot up is good. Second, no good. Trojans 50% from the line so far tonight. Yagmore with it. She'll be guarded with the Osmus. Osmus, good defense in there. Give away to Crossland. Crossland will swing it around to Riddell. Riddell get away with a walk. Back to Yagmore. Yagmore give it down low. It'll be tipped out of bounds off of Howard's hand. A lot of turnovers so far, Jess.
Yeah, it's been a little sloppy.
Crossland will have it, top of the screen, give way to Yagmore. Yagmore will back it out, now back over to Riddell. Riddell down low to Crossland. She'll get, nope, walk. So another turnover. Pretty sloppy basketball so far tonight. Now shot up, no good. Yep, it was good. And a foul going to be called on Yagmore, I believe. Basket's good. It will be on Yagmore. Osmus will go to the line for the and one.
Second personal, team foul, number 8.
Her shot is good, rattles around and falls. Trojans trail by 8. Riddell give back to Yagmore. 3 wide open. No good. Rebound in there by Cullen. Cullen will give way to Osmus. Osmus will bring it across the timeline for the Trojans over to Smith. Smith will drive in. Shot up off the glass. No good. And Riddell, I'm sorry, it'll go off Skinley Smith. Back to the Lady Panthers. Crossland will have it. She'll throw it across the timeline to Yagmore. Yagmore will look to drive. Be cut off. Now over to back to Yagmore.
It is now.
Out of bounds. It'll stay Trojan basketball. Nope, going to stay Colgan basketball. Yagmore with it, swing it around to Riddell. Riddell down low to Torrance. Torrance shot no good. And Kinley Smith will dribble it out of bounds. .6:11 remaining here in the first half. Trojans trail by 8. Now a 3 by Yagmore on the way, no good. Rebound in there by, nope, going to let it go out of bounds. Orner was there. She just set out. We'll let it go out of bounds, reset the offense. Colgan will go into a full court press. With 6 minutes remaining here in the half. They'll get it into Orndor. Orndor torn in the corner against Yagmore. She'll slow it up. Now to Howard. Howard looks. She'll look to drive now over to Smith. Smith will dribble to her left. Now pick up her dribble, give way to Osmus. Osmus kicks it out to Orndor. She'll fire up a three. No good. Rebound in there by Riddell. Riddell will give way to Yagmore. Yagmore being guarded in there by Osmus. She'll throw it ahead to Crossland. Now over to Root. Root over to Yagmore. Now back around to Crossland. Back to Root down low. She'll look. Ball be tipped out of bounds off of the Colgan Panthers.
Returning to the line for Girard, number 23, Faith Poland.
Faith Poland will come back in the contest with her 2 fouls. With 5:21 remaining here in the first half. Down low to Poland. Nope, going to be tipped away. Stolen by Yagmore. Swing it around over to Crossland. Now down low to Root. Back to Crossland. A three on the way. No good. Rebound in there by Cullen. Cullen will clear the board over to Orndor. Orndor will bring it across the timeline. To Poland. Poland will look to drive. Skip pass over to Osmus. Osmus to Howard. Howard, she'll pull up. Shot off the front iron, no good. Rebound in there by Root. Yagmore will give way to Riddell. Riddell will drive in, shot, runner, good. Now a timeout going to be called by Colgan. We'll take it with them. You're watching Trojan basketball right here on Girard Sports Live.
When I wake up in the morning, love, the sunlight hurts my eyes. Then I look at you, and I know it's gonna be a lovely day, lovely day.
This is Trojan basketball on Girard Sports Live.
Welcome back to Ted R. Taylor Gymnasium. Trojans trail by 10. Back in the game is Short and Troike for the Trojans. Cullen will have it, give away to Short. Short back to Cullen. She'll look to drive down low to Poland. Her shot up, no good, but she'll be fouled. Looks like Root will pick up her second personal foul. Team foul number 9. So Poland will go to the line to shoot 2 on the shot. Her shot up, no good.
Returning to the lineup for the Panthers, number 5, Lauren Torrance.
Torrance will check back in. Root will have a seat for Colgan. Second shot on the way by Poland is good. Trojans stay 50% from the line. They'll get the ball into Emhoff. Emhoff will be guarded by Troike. She will throw it away. Going to be stolen by Short. She'll give way to Troike. Troike up off the glass and in. Yagmore with it. She'll be guarded in there by Short. Someone's going to have to cut her off. Now her pass going to be tipped away by Talley. And Poland will come away with it. She'll give way to Troike over to Short. Short will set her feet. Shot up. Good. They'll give it ahead to Crossland. Crossland down low to Carson, and Carson's going to be called for a walk. Checking back in will be Riddell.
The lineup for St. Mary's number 3, Gabby Riddell.
Dressler will check back in along with Riddell. Cullen will have a seat for the Trojans. Troike picks up her dribble, nowhere to go with it. Now over to Dressler. Back to Troike. To Dressler. Looking for somewhere to go with it. Now Dressler's pass is going to be stolen away. And now Poland's going to pick up her third personal foul. Team foul number 8. Checking in for the Trojans will be Osmus. Poland will have a seat. Crossley's shot up and good. Second shot up is good as well. Short will have it. She'll bring it across the timeline. Dribble to her right. Now backdoor to Troike. Troike will have the ball stripped from her by Crossland. Crossland will come away with it. Off to Yagmore. Yagmore down to Riddell. Riddell cut off. Now her pass to Carson. Shot up, no good. Rebound in there by Dressler. She'll throw it ahead to Osmus. Osmus will back it back out. She'll give way to Tally. Tally faces, looks to drive. She'll give way to Troike to to Dressler. Now down low to Dressler. Back out to Osmus. 3 on the way, no good. And they're going to be saved out of bounds by Troike and Dressler. Troike with it. She'll turn, face. Dressler thought about it too. Now swinging around to Short. Now down low to Dressler. She'll dribble. Shot up off the glass. No good. Foul going to be called on Torrance. Her second personal foul. That will send Dressler to the line to shoot 2.
Number 5, Lauren Torrance, second personal double.
Dressler's first shot up off the back iron, straight up in the air, and will go down.
The lineup for the Panthers, number 14, Greta Eisen.
Dressler will get one more. Second shot on the way, no good. Rebound in there. Jump ball going to be called.
Back in the lineup for Girard, number 50,
Lillian Howard will check back in for the Trojans. They'll get it in to Torrance, throw it ahead to Riddell. Riddell will drive. Now her pass way too high, out of bounds. Intended for Eisen. Troike will bring the ball across the timeline for the Trojans. Troike to Short. Short nowhere to go with it. Guarded in there by Imhoff. Now over to Troike. Troike to Short. Short will rise up. 2 on the way. Front iron, no good. Rebound in there by Torrance. She'll throw it ahead to Crossland. Crossland to Riddell underneath. Shot up off the glass, no good. Rebound in there by Short. And now a foul going to be called on Crossland. That will send Short to the line to shoot 2.
foul number 0, Caitlin Crossland, first personal double bonus.
Trojans in the double bonus. So far tonight, 50%, Jess.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
First shot rattles in and out.
Returning to the lineup for St. Mary's
Root checks back in for Torrance. Second shot up on the way. Good.
Free throw good for Girard, number 13. Serena Short.
They'll get it into Yagmore. Yagmore will dribble around the trap. Now down to Riddell. Riddell back out to Yagmore. Her shot going to be knocked out of bounds. It'll go back to Trojan basketball. Trojans trail by 5 with a minute 10 remaining here in the first half. Now Talley's pass is going to be stolen away, and Riddell will travel with it. So another turnover. Jess, I wish I was keeping track of turnovers.
Well, I don't know if we could count that high.
I'd have to use maybe your hands, feet. Now Troike's pass is going to be stolen away. Throw it ahead to Riddell. Her shot up and good. Short with it. She'll give way to Howard. Howard will turn face. Look to drive in the lane. Shot up off the glass. No good. Gets her own rebound. Her second shot is good.
Basket number 50, Lillian Howard.
Now they're going to say the ball was tipped out of the hands off of the Lady Panthers. It'll stay Trojan basketball. Trojans within 5. They'll get the ball in to Osmus. Osmus lob pass over to Talley. Talley, she'll take a 3 on the way off the backboard. Calls in the bank.
Number 10, Brooklyn Talley.
Now ahead. And a charge call going to be called on Yagmore. Her third personal foul.
Foul on 23, Lauren Yagmore, third personal.
Troike with it. She'll give way to Osmus. Osmus with 8 seconds remaining. Trojans trying to tie this game back up. Now low lob pass. Going to be out of bounds off of the Trojans with 0.5 seconds remaining. They'll get the ball in, and that is how the half will end. We'll step away. We'll be right back with the GN Bank halftime show. GN Bank has been providing customers with the highest quality financial service in a friendly and personal way for over 100 years. Personal, business, or agricultural needs, turn to GN Bank. Learn more at gn-bank.com. You're watching Trojan basketball right here on Girard Sports Live.
Family owned and operated, GN Bank has been providing customers with the highest quality of financial services in a friendly and personal way for over 100 years. Whether you have personal, business, or agricultural needs, GN Bank is big enough to handle all of your banking needs, yet small enough to provide you with that personal touch you've grown to expect from a community bank. GN Bank, a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. Learn more at gn-bank.com.
Crawcan Telephone Cooperative has been serving Girard in southeast Kansas for 65 years. In 1952, we helped our members connect with each other using telephone lines. Today, we connect our members with the entire world using fiber optics. While the technology has changed, our commitment to deliver it to our members has not. Good luck, Trojans, from your friends at Crawcan. Check us out on the web at ckt.net.
McClellan Sanitation is a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans. McClellan Sanitation is also proud to have been serving Girard and the surrounding area for decades. McClellan Sanitation offers residential, commercial, and roll-off services. As a locally owned and operated company, owners Dave and Candy McClellan and their employees are dedicated to providing the highest quality customer service. To learn more, call McClellan Sanitation at 620-724-8486. McClellan Sanitation wishes the Girard Trojans the best of luck this season.
If you're in the market to buy or sell a house, land, or commercial space, look no further than Lehman Realty. Locally owned and operated, Jason Lehman and his staff are ready to meet the needs of every client. When it comes to your listing, you can trust that Lehman Realty will take the time to get to know you and your property. Lehman Realty is a proud supporter of Girard Trojan Athletics Learn more at www.lehmanrealty.net or call Jason at 620-724-8020.
This is Trojan basketball on Girard Sports Live.
And welcome back to Ted R. Taylor Gymnasium. Your Trojans trail by 2 at half. Bring in Jess. Jess, boy, it has been a sloppy first half, to say the least.
Yeah, and to just be down by 2, I think we're pretty lucky. We talked earlier about how whichever team gets the start, a quick start will probably have an advantage. And, man, did Colgan come out with a quick start. They couldn't miss that first quarter, and we just couldn't do anything right. But we corrected the ship and got her going the right way, and just down by 2 at half, I think we'll be fine the second half.
Well, the game is brought to you by Kenara Eye Care. Thanks to the support from their communities, Kenara Eye Care has nearly doubled their space and extended their hours with locations both in Pittsburgh and Girard. Kenara Eye Care is the clear choice. Make an appointment by calling 620-235-1737. And just an overview of it, first 5 trips down the court for the Trojans. Foul, foul, turnover, foul, and foul. There was 10 fouls called in the first quarter alone. 14 fouls called with less than a minute gone in the second quarter. So, and over 20 fouls called in the first half together. So it has been a pretty sloppy back and forth match. We knew it was going to be a dog fight. There at first I thought the refs were going to take the dog out of the fight, they kind of swallowed the whistle a little bit, and the Trojans, got to come back on a little bit of a run there at the end. So we'll step away for one more break. We'll be right back. You're watching Trojan basketball right here on Girard Sports Live.
Thanks to your support, Kenara Eye Care has expanded. With double the space, they offer more exam rooms, larger optical selection, and extended hours to fit your schedule. And with the latest technology, they can quickly diagnose any eye-related issues. All patients are welcome at Kenara Eye Care, the clear choice for your family's vision.
Whisper a phrase into a person's ear, then pass it on to a group of people. Notice how the message changes by the time the last person hears it? In business, consider word of mouth in the same light. What people say may turn into something different than you would like it to be. It cannot be controlled. That's why Norris Advertising provides proven ad solutions through radio, billboards, and print, allowing your message to be controlled by the person that knows your business best. You. Norris Advertising, a proud sponsor of Trojan Athletics.
Hydrix, your dependable independent. Depend on us for service, for selection, for price. Get huge Samsung savings, leave notes, sync calendars, and display your photos on the new Samsung Family Hub refrigerator. Plus, get free same-day delivery. Why shop for appliances where the motto is do it yourself when you can depend on the know-how of people who live appliances every day?
The only thing better than our price is our service. Hydrix, Fort Scott, and Girard.
Farmers Bank is a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans. For years, our customers have worked with the Farmers Bank staff located in Walnut, St. Paul, and Hepler. Now, with our new location in Girard, the community can experience the same service that has kept families coming back to Farmers Bank for generations. Stop by and visit our friendly staff at Farmers Bank at any of our locations in Walnut, St. Paul, Hepler, and Girard. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
This is Trojan basketball on Girard Sports Live.
And welcome back to Ted R. Taylor Gymnasium. We're on the GN Bank Halftime Show. It is time for the Halftime Stats brought to you by Farm Bureau Financial Services. You're more than just a number at Farm Bureau in Girard. Agents Judd Sasho, Lori Johnson, and Lisa Sasho will work with you to find the right plan that meets your needs. In a time where a company's data models are working to predict your every move, Farm Bureau offers the kind of personal touch you need when it comes to protecting what matters most. Give Farm Bureau Financial Services in Girard a call, 620-724-4213. We'll start out for St. Mary's Colgan. 21 points is the object we're trying to get to. Crossland, 1 foul, 2 points. Riddell, 2 fouls, 10 points. Torrance, 2 fouls, 2 points. Root, 2 fouls, 2 points. Yagmore, 3 points, 3 fouls. Carson, 1 foul, 2 points. And Ison with 1 foul. That equals 21 points for your Trojans. Michaela Osmus, 3 points. Short, 4 points. Kinley Smith, no points, 2 fouls. Poland with only 1 point in the first half. Cullen, no points, 1 foul. Talley, Brooklyn Talley, 3-pointer there off the bank, 1 foul. Troike, 2 points. Dressler, 1 point, and Howard, 1 point. Howard has the 1 foul as well. Those are your halftime stats brought to you by Farm Bureau Financial Service. We'll step away for one more break. We'll be back with the second half. You're watching Trojan basketball right here on Girard Sports Live.
When I wake up in the morning, love, the sunlight hurts my eyes. Then I look at you, and I know it's gonna be a lovely day, lovely day.
Ag Choice of Hepler is a proud supporter of Girard Trojan Athletics. Of course, Ag Choice has all the products you need to keep your crops growing, like fertilizer, crop protection products, and seed. But Ag Choice is also the first stop for keeping your livestock operation going, with a great selection of farm supplies, equipment, and quality feeds. To find solutions to all of your agricultural needs, contact Ag Choice of Hepler at 620-368-4347. Ag Choice of Hepler is a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans.
Welcome back to the Ted R. Taylor Gymnasium. It is time for the third quarter to begin. Jess, keys to the second half.
Well, we just got to take better care of the basketball, get a little sharper on our passes, and when we took the basket to the hole, Dale, they had some success there in the second quarter.
Those are your keys to the game, brought to you by DS Construction. Smith will throw it into to Osmus. Osmus will bring it across the timeline for the Trojans. Lob pass to Cullen. She'll give down low to Poland, off the glass and in. Faith Poland starts the second half, doubling her points that she had in the first half. Now Crossland being guarded in there. Now a foul going to be called on Smith. That'll be her third personal foul. First team foul.
14, Kinley Smith, third personal. Trojan second half, team foul number 1.
Yagmore with it. She'll dribble to her right. Now back over to Crossland. Back to Yagmore, top of the key. Over to Riddell. Now Yagmore's pass going to be stolen away. She'll give it ahead to Smith. Smith off the glass, no good. Got to have the little bunnies. Yagmore will clear it out of there for the Colgan Panthers. They'll give way to Riddell. Riddell will dribble to her right. Now back over to Yagmore. Yagmore back to Crossland, top of the key. Now her pass is going to be stolen away by Osmus. Ahead to Poland. Poland will look up, pull up, shot up, no good. And they're going to call it out of bounds off of the Trojans. We'll get it into Yagmore. Yagmore will dribble it down, cross the timeline. Now the ball's going to be tipped away, stolen. Nope, back to Root. Root will kick it out to Crossland. Crossland back down low to Root. Out to Riddell. Riddell to Crossland, now down low. And Cullen will tip the ball to herself. And a travel going to be called. So 2 turnovers for the Trojans back-to-back. They'll lob it into Torrance. Her shot up, off the glass, no good. Rebound in there by Poland. Poland will clear it for the Trojans. Throw it ahead to Smith. Smith will look to drive. She'll have the ball tipped out of her hand. Now a foul going to be called on Riddell, I believe. That'll be her third personal foul. It will be on Riddell. Team foul number 1 in second half for the Colgan Panthers. Poland will throw it in for the Lady Trojans. Get it into Smith. Now around to Osmus. Osmus being guarded in there by Riddell. Now over to Poland. Poland with it. She'll dribble to her right. Out to the top of the key. Smith will have it. Out to Poland. Poland look backside, nowhere to go with it. Now over to Smith. Now the entry pass to Talley. Too hard. Off Talley's hands. Turnover back to the Lady Panthers. They'll get the ball into Yagmore. Yagmore will get it up to Crossland. She'll cross the timeline, dribble to the corner. Now over to Torrance. Torrance shot. Nope. Going to be a foul on Smith. That'll be her fourth personal foul. They'll lob it in, get it to Torrance. Her shot up, no good. Rebound by Talley. And now a foul going to be called on the St. Mary's Panthers. Foul's going to be called on Root. Her third. Checking in will be Short for Smith. Short will look to get it in. She'll get it into Talley. Talley back to Short, cross court. Bring it across the timeline. Tied up, 21 all. Short's pass going to be deflected, pulled out of there by Cullen. Now over to Poland. Poland will look to rise up. Shot no good. Blocked by Root. She'll throw it ahead to Crossland. Crossland will drive in. And now a body check on Short. Her first personal, team foul number 3. Crossland will look to throw it in. She'll get it into Torrance. Now over to Yagmore. 5:15 remaining here in the third quarter. Ball tipped out of there. Now gathered up by the Colgan Panthers. Now down low to Crossland. Her shot no good. Rebound by Talley. She'll give way to Osmus. And Osmus will be guarded in there by Yagmore. Straight in, shot up, no good. Rebound. Now they're going to call a foul on Talley. Second personal, team foul number 4. Checking in for the Trojans will be Dressler, Howard, Ornder. For the Lady Panthers will be Imhoff and Carson. Crossland will have it. She'll bring it across the timeline. She'll dribble in the corner. Now over to Torrance. Torrance back door to Imhoff, and she'll get called for a travel. $21 all, 4:42 remaining. They'll get the ball into Ornder. Ornder being guarded by Yagmore. She'll throw it ahead to Short. Short will tip it to herself at the right elbow. Now over to Ornder. Long, loud pass to Osmus. Her three, no good. Rebound in there by Howard. Her shot, no good. And now another foul going to be called on Howard. It'll be her second personal foul.
On number 50, Lillian Howard, second personal, Trojan, team foul number 5.
Team foul number 5. They'll get the ball into Carson. Carson to Yagmore. Yagmore Ahead to Crossland. Crossland will dribble up. Now down low to Torrance. She'll look to dribble. Now her pass deflected by Osmus. Back door to Imhoff. Her shot blocked by Howard. Rebound drawn in by the Trojans. Osmus down low to Howard. Shot up off the glass and in. Trojans break the tie. Now Torrance with it. She'll give way to Yagmore. Yagmore dribble in, free throw line, rise up shot. No good. Rebound in there by Imhoff. Imhoff back to Yagmore at the top of the key. Imhoff with it. She'll skip pass it over to Carson. Carson will fire up a three. No good. Rebound in there by Dressler. Dressler will give way. Outlet pass to Osmus. Osmus will be fouled by Yagmore, and that will be her fourth personal foul. Checking back in will be Riddell and Root. And in for the Trojans will be Poland. Checking back in will be Ison as well. Having a seat will be Carson, Torrance, and Yagmore. They'll give way to Poland. Poland will fire up a three on the way. No good. Front iron. Ball tipped around. Howard will come out with it. Shot up off the glass and in. Now Riddell will have it. She'll press. Be cut off there by Ornder. Ornder, good defense. Now Root will get away with a walk. Back to Crossland. Crossland will drive in. Shot up. Out of bounds. It'll go back to the Trojans. They're going to say it came off of Crossland's leg. Jess, I thought it was a good call.
Yeah, I agree with it.
Now Ornder's pass too high. They'll go out of bounds. Turn the ball right back over to the Lady Panthers. Ornder will have a seat. Troike will come back in for the Trojans. Imhoff will have it. Her pass going to be stolen away. Troike will pick up her first personal foul. Coach Herlocker not happy with that call.
Well, I don't believe either coaches are very happy with the officials.
Long throw into Crossland. Out to Imhoff. She'll fire a three. No good. Rebound in there by Troike. Troike will throw it ahead to Short. Now down low to Poland. And off her fingertips and out of bounds. Checking back in will be Torrance.
Reading the game for the Panthers, number 5, Lauren Torrance.
And Cullen will come back in the game for the Trojans. Having a seat will be Dressler. Ball's going to be stolen away by Torrance. She'll drive straight in. Shot up off the glass and in. First 2 points for Colgan after 6 minutes of ball being played. Now a foul going to be called on Ison.
Foul on number 14, Greta Ison. Second personal. Team foul number 4.
Troike will have it. Nowhere to go with it, and she'll give it to Howard. Howard will dribble in, shot up, no good. Get her own rebound, second shot, no good. And Cullen's going to be called for over the back. Her second personal foul.
Foul on number 32, Olivia Cullen. Second personal, Trojans team foul number 7.
I don't know what the discussion was about. Should be 1-1 though. Trojans in the not sure what the discussion is. Jess, you got that?
Well, no, I really don't.
Offensive foul.
Yeah, but that's not a player control foul with the ball. Oh, 3 officials come together and they make a ruling.
They do. They get paid to do it. Too much at times, I think.
I don't think Coach Farabi still agrees with what's going on, but
they'll throw the ball into Torrance. Ahead to Crossland. And now a blocking foul going to be on Cullen. She'll pick up her 3rd personal foul. That will send Crossland to line to shoot 2.
Foul number 32, Olivia Cullen, 3rd personal, Trojans team foul number 8.
First shot up. Off the back iron, no good. This is the first free throw of the second half for the Lady Panthers. Second on the way, good.
Free throw, good for the Panthers, number 0, Caitlin Crossland.
Get the ball ahead to Short. Short will dribble in, now give way to Poland. Poland playing with those 3 fouls. Back to Short. Short down low to Howard. Howard will dribble in, shot up off the glass, rolls around and in. Howard with 6 points here in the 3rd quarter alone. She had 5 in the first half. They'll kick it outside. Riddell will fire up a 3. Good. Now a timeout going to be called by the Lady Panthers. We'll take it with them. You're watching Trojan basketball right here on Girard Sports Live.
Ag Choice of Hepler is a proud supporter of Girard Trojan Athletics. Of course, Ag Choice has all the products you need to keep your crops growing, like fertilizer, crop protection products, and seed. But Ag Choice is also the first stop for keeping your livestock operation going, with a great selection of farm supplies, equipment, and quality feeds. To find solutions to all of your agricultural needs, contact Ag Choice of Hepler at 620-368-4347. Ag Choice of Hepler is a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans.
Ted R. Taylor Gymnasium. It's all tied up, 27 all, minute 25 remaining here in the 3rd quarter. We get the ball to Poland. Poland dribble in, now back out. Short, her shot no good. Rebound in there by Howard. And they're going to call it jump ball. Osmus checks back in. Short will have a seat. The ball will go back to Colgan on the alternating possession. We'll throw it into Torrance. Torrance will dribble in. Shot up. No good. Rebound in there by Poland. And now a foul going to be called on Crossland, I believe.
Foul on number 14.
Nope, Ison. She'll pick up her 3rd personal foul. Team foul number 5 on the Lady Panthers. Howard with it. Back to Troike. Troike will dribble around over to Poland. Poland looks inside. Now back out to Troike. Over to Osmus. Osmus to Cullen. Cullen will give it down low to Howard. Howard will turn around. Shot up off the glass and in. They'll throw the ball ahead to Crossland. Crossland will pull up at the free throw line. Shot up, no good. And going to be off of the Trojans. They're going to say it'll stay Trojan or Panther basketball. Very vocal fans behind us, Jess.
Yeah, Colgan faithful getting into it.
They'll throw it in to Crossland. She thought about a three. Now step up, shot, free throw line, no good. Rebounded in there by Poland. 22 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Poland will dribble up. Now over to Osmus. Osmus down low to Howard. Howard will turn face. Dribble in, shot up off the glass, no good. Rebound in there by Torrance. She'll throw it ahead to Root. Root will get away with a walk. Now over to Crossland. And that's how the third quarter will end. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. You're watching Trojan basketball. Trojans lead it by 2 over the Colgan Panthers. You're watching Girard basketball on Girard Sports Live.
Mathis Drug Store Incorporated has a proud Girard history of more than 50 years. Glenn and Karen Mathis took over the store in 1983 from Glenn's father and have been providing outstanding customer care and service since. At Mathis, they know their customers by name and value their support. Primary goal is to provide fast, accurate, friendly service. Mathis is a full-service pharmacy that accepts most insurance plans and supports competitive cash pricing. Mathis Drug Store, a proud supporter of Girard High School student-athletes.
Ag Choice of Hepler is a proud supporter of Girard Trojan Athletics. Of course, Ag Choice has all the products you need to keep your crops growing, like fertilizer, crop protection products, and seed. But Ag Choice is also the first stop for keeping your livestock operation going, with a great selection of farm supplies, equipment, and quality feeds. To find solutions to all of your agricultural needs, contact Ag Choice of Hepler at 620-368-4347. Ag Choice of Hepler is a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans.
Welcome back to Ted R. Taylor Gymnasium. Your Trojans lead it 29-27 to start the fourth quarter. Smith will have it. Over to Talley. Talley will look to drive. She'll drive in. Shot up off the glass. No good, but she'll be fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. Talley is 0 for 1 so far in the contest. First shot up is good. Second shot up by Talley, no good. Rebounded in there for the Lady Panthers is Root. In the game for the Trojans is Emmeline Sinnecott. Crossland with it. She'll give way to Riddell. Riddell looked to drive baseline, cut off. Now back out. Ball's going to be tipped away. And a foul going to be called on Crossland. It'll be her second personal foul.
Foul on number 0, Caitlin Crossland, second personal. Panthers team foul, number 7.
Team foul number 7. That'll take Talley back to the line. Trojans still shooting 50%, Jess, from the free throw line. Now Talley will miss the shot, but get her own rebound. She'll give way to Poland. Poland down low to Sinnecott. Sinnecott will turn face. Now kick it outside. Osmus fire up a 3. No good. Back iron. And the ball will be jump ball. It'll go back to the Lady Panthers. They'll throw the ball into Torrance. Torrance will hold the ball, give it to Crossland. Crossland will look to drive in. And now a charge going to be called on Crossland. That'll be her third personal foul. Both teams in a full court press now. 7:04 remaining. Trojans up by 3. They'll get the ball into Poland. She'll look to drive. Be cut off. Now double back. Across the timeline over to Smith. Smith to Sinnecott. Sinnecott in the corner. No place to go. Gives it back out to Smith. Now the ball will be tipped out of bounds. It will stay Girard basketball. Smith will throw it in. Ball tipped around, stolen out of there by Crossland. She'll give way to Riddell. Riddell shot up off the glass, no good, but a foul going to be called on Osmond. So her first personal foul will send Riddell to the line to shoot two.
First personal, Trojans, team foul, number 9.
Checking back in will be Eisen for the Lady Panthers. First shot up, back iron, no good.
Back in the game for St. Mary's, number 14, Greta Eisen.
6 minutes to go, and both teams in the bonus, Dale. We're going to see a lot of free throws coming down the stretch.
Wise man once told me close games come down to free throws.
And this one's going to be one of those games.
Second shot on the way is no good as well. Ball tipped around, and Poland will come out with it for the Trojans. They'll give way to Smith on the left elbow. Now to Sinekat in the corner. Back out to Smith. Smith will drive. Kick it out to Osmus. Osmus will fire a three. No good. Sinekat will rise up for the rebound, be trapped in the corner. And now a foul going to be called. Nope, timeout going to be called. 30-second timeout called by the Trojans. We'll take it with them. You're watching Trojan basketball right here on Girard Sports Live.
Chicken Annie's Girard is a proud supporter of Trojan athletics. Chicken Annie's of Girard serves up the area's best fried chicken and a whole lot more. Check out their weekly specials like chicken and noodles on Wednesdays, Thursday nights kids nights, and Friday boneless wings. Oh, and don't forget about those delicious homemade pies. Stop in or enjoy their mouth-watering favorites at home with carry-out and catering available. Chicken Annie's Girard, continuing a Southeast Kansas tradition. Learn more at chickenanniesgirard.com or call 620-724-4090.
Welcome back to Ted R. Taylor Gymnasium. 6:10 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Trojans lead it by 3. Osmus with it, give away to Troike. Troike back in the contest. Now Sinekat's pass going to be stolen away by Eisen, and now the ball going to be tipped out of bounds. It'll stay Colgan basketball. Good hustle by the Lady Trojans to get back. Three on the way by Riddell. Good. They'll tie it up. Troike with it. She'll give way to Osmus. She'll give way to Tally. Tally nowhere to go with it. Now out to Osmus. Over to Smith. She'll back out. Now her pass going to be too high. Out of bounds. Checking back in will be Dressler. Dressler will come in. Sinekat will have a seat. We'll get the ball tipped out of her hands now. Ahead to Riddell. Riddell back to Crossland. Over to Yagmore. Yagmore with the 4 fouls. Ball game tied up 30-all. Now a foul going to be called on Tally. That'll send Yagmore to the line to shoot 1-1. Nope, going to go to the line to shoot 2.
Number 10, Brooklyn Tally, third personal, double bonus.
Double bonus. Jess, you talked about it earlier. It'd be a lot of time at the free throw line from here on in.
Yeah, with the tied ball game, it's going to be whoever shoots the best here.
Yagmore's first shot up and in.
You talked about at the beginning of the game how much a dogfight this game's going to be, and by golly, it's going to be, Dale.
Yagmore will get another one. Imhoff checks in for the Lady Panthers. Second shot, good as well.
And Riddell, good for 2. Back in the lineup for Girard, number 50, Lillian Howard.
Howard checks back in. Having a seat will be Tally. Troiki will look to throw it in. She'll get it in to Osmus. Now ahead to Dressler. Over to Osmus. Shot no good. And now an offensive foul going to be called on Howard, I believe. It will be. That'll send Torrance to the line to shoot 2. First shot up. Rattles in. Second shot on the way is good as well. Colgan leads it by 4. They'll throw it ahead to Smith. Now a foul going to be called on Torrance, her third personal foul. That'll send Howard to the line to shoot 1 and 1.
Number 5, Lauren Torrance, third personal. Colgan team foul, number 9.
First shot up and good.
Lillian Howard back in the lineup for the Trojans. 32, Olivia Cullen.
Cullen will come back in for the Lady Trojans. Having a seat will be Dressler. Second shot on the way is good by Howard. We'll pull the Trojans back within 2. They'll throw the ball in. Ball's going to be tipped by Smith. Saved. Back into Torrance. Now it'll be stolen away by Crossland. Crossland will carry the basketball. It'll be a turnover back to the Lady Trojans.
Turning to the lineup for Colgan, number 10, Riley Root.
Root will check back in. Having a seat will be Torrance. Smith will throw the ball in for the Lady Trojans right in front of us. We'll get it into Troiki in the backcourt. Now she'll get it across the timeline, being guarded in there by Yagmore. We'll give it to Osmus, left elbow. Now Howard at the top of the key. She'll hand back over to Troiki, now to Smith. Smith will drive in, shot up off the glass, no good. Rebound in there by Cullen. 3 on the way by Osmus, no good. Rebound by Howard. Her shot is good, and 1. She'll go to the line. Howard with 12 points here in the second half.
And how many in the first half?
5.
She's been almost 50% of our total offense.
Root will foul out. Bolin will come in. Troiki will have a seat. All tied up, 34 all. Howard at the line. She is 3 for 4. Rolls it in. 4 or 5. And now a foul going to be called on Osmus. That will send Yagmore back to the line. Double bonus. Both teams in it.
Boys game might start by 9:30.
Oh. Coach Herlocker is going to pick up a warning. He keeps working at it. He might get a technical. Osmus has to come out. She has blood on her arm. Coach says, well, no foul called. I guess there was nothing. And the official told him don't go there.
it's been a rough game on both sides.
Yagmore's first shot up and good. We'll tie it back up at 35.
Returning to the lineup for St. Mary's, 22, Grace Carson.
Carson will come back in. Having a seat will be Torrance. Yagmore's second shot up, rolls in as well. Colgan will take the lead by one. Smith with it. She'll dribble in, give it to Cullen. Now a travel going to be called. Back in the lineup will be Riddell and coach having a discussion. Something. Now ahead to Yagmore. Yagmore to Riddell. Shot no good. Rebound in there by Cullen. She'll give way to Poland. Poland ahead to Short. Short will drive in. Shot up no good. Rebound in there by Torrance. 4 minutes remaining. Now shot by Yagmore, no good. Smith will go coast to coast. Shot up off the glass, no good. And now a ball on the ground. Colgan coach all the way across the court. Coach's warning given to both coaches now. It will be Trojan basketball after the jump ball. 3:48 remaining. It'll be Trojan basketball. She'll get it into Short. Short swinging around to Smith. To Poland. Poland to Howard. Howard will track it down. Skip it out to Poland. Thought about a two. Now another discussion. And Poland will go to the line to shoot. Yagmore will foul out of the contest. So Poland at the line to shoot two. First shot up, rattles in. That is Poland's only fourth points. Tally will come back in for the Trojans. Howard will have a seat. Second shot up, rolls in as well. Trojans will take the lead back by one. Give way to Imhoff. Imhoff back to Crossland. Now over to Riddell. Riddell back to Crossland. To Imhoff. Imhoff to Riddell. To Torrance. Drop, skip pass to Imhoff. Imhoff dribbles in, cut off by Poland. Now back to Torrance. Now it will cross-court pass, be tipped out of bounds by Tally. Stay Colgan basketball. Just under 3 minutes to go here in the game. We'll get it in low. Be tipped out by Tally. Poland will pull it down. Trojans leading by 1, 37-36, 2:41 remaining. They'll lob it into Colin, up off the glass, no good, but a foul going to be called on Ison. That'll be her 4th. That'll send Olivia Colin to the line to shoot 2. First shot up, no good. Olivia with no points in the game. Second shot off the back iron, no good. Tally will come away with the rebound. She'll give it back to Osmus. Osmus to Poland. Poland back to Osmus. Lob pass in to Cullen, and Cullen will be called for a foul. That'll be her 4th personal foul. That will send the ball back to Colgan. That'll send Carson to the line to shoot 2 for the Colgan Panthers. First shot off the back iron, no good. Neither team shooting free throws very well tonight. Second shot is good. Tie it up 37-all. Now Poland down on the baseline. She'll look to drive. Drive in, reverse layup, up off the glass and in. Poland with 4 points here in the 4th quarter. She only had 1 point at half. Carson with it. Over to Torrance. Skip pass back to Riddell. Riddell dribble over back to Torrance. She'll drive in. Shot up. No is good. Tied up 39-all. Coach Herlocker wants a timeout. We'll take it with him. You're watching Trojan basketball right here on Girard Sports Live.
This is Trojan basketball on Girard Sports Live.
Community National Bank and Trust has been serving the area for 30 years with a strong commitment to the highest quality leadership and banking services. Stop in soon to pick up your very own Girard Trojan Instant Issue Mascot Debit Card. While you're there, be sure to ask about My Mobile Money and mobile banking, Guardian Secure Checking, and People Pay. Learn more online at mybankcnb.com. Community National Bank and Trust is a proud supporter of Girard Schools. Go Trojans!
Welcome back to Ted R. Taylor Gymnasium. It's all knotted up, 39-all. They'll get it into Smith in the backcourt. She'll bring it across. Being guarded in there by Imhoff. She'll tip it over to Poland. Poland down low to Colin. Go off the glass. No good. Got to go up strong with that, young lady. Now a timeout called by St. Mary's. Full timeout with 1:11. We'll just keep it right here, Jess. All knotted up. Hate to say it, but it's going to come down to free throws one way or the other.
Yeah, yes, it is. You know, the score, it's kind of a low-scoring affair, 39-39. But it's been a little sloppy, a little rough. The officials have been involved. But, you know, both coaches have had bench warnings. I don't think it's been one way or the other. We just have to make the baskets on those open looks, make our free throws, get a couple stops. Don't do nothing, for lack of a better word, stupid on the defensive end on some silly fouls. And we still got a whole minute to go. There's a lot of basketball left to be played.
A lot of basketball yet to be played. Both coaches with bench warnings. Walker, for lack of better words, questioning, and for Robbie for running across the half-court line. How she did not get a technical for being across the half court and on the court.
Well, she was calling a timeout, and no one would grant her one, so she just kept getting further and further.
Well, I used to stomp my feet once in a while when my dad told me something. It didn't work very well either.
Yeah.
Kogan will have the ball, minute 2 remaining. Crossland with it. Torrance now with it. She'll be cut off. And now a travel going to be called on Torrance. Turn the ball over back to the Lady Trojans. They'll get the ball in. Osmond's with it. She'll hand it off to Smith. Trojans look to burn a little bit of time here. Now a foul going to be called on Osmond. Her third personal. Wow, going to call it on Tally. I thought they got Osmonds with the moving screen, but going to get it on Tally. Fourth personal foul on Tally. They'll get it in to Riddell. Riddell dribble across the ball. Be cut off by Carson. Now the ball tipped out of the hand. And a timeout going to be called by Farabi. We'll take it with them. You're watching Trojan basketball right here on Girard Sports Live.
Crawcan Telephone Cooperative has been serving Girard in southeast Kansas for 65 years. In 1952, we helped our members connect with each other using telephone lines. Today, we connect our members with the entire world using fiber optics. While the technology has changed, our commitment to deliver it to our members has not. Good luck, Trojans, from your friends at Crawcan. Check us out on the web at ckt.net.
This is Trojan basketball on Girard Sports Live.
Welcome back to Ted R. Taylor Gymnasium. Knotted up 39-all. Good shot of Coach Herlocker giving some last words. Crossland looking to throw it in. She'll get it in to Eisen. Eisen will dribble in. Now back out to Carson. Carson nowhere to go with it. Back out to Crossland, top of the key. 23 seconds remaining in the contest. Torrance with it. Now back out to Crossland. Looks like they're going to hold for the last shot. Back up to Torrance. 13 seconds remaining. Now a foul going to be called on Osmus. 8.9 seconds remaining, and you send Crossland to the line to shoot 2. Crossland tonight is 3 of 4 from the free throw line. First shot up and good. Timeout called by Coach Herlocker. We'll take it with them. You're watching Trojan basketball right here on Girard Sports Live.
Stay warm and cozy inside with help from D-Rug Commodity. Replace your flooring today with the area's largest selection of in-stock carpet, luxury vinyl plank, tile, area rugs, and more in many styles, brands, and colors. The feeling of new furniture always brightens a home. We have a great in-store selection including sofa sets, recliners, and mattresses. Economy to premium, in stock and ready to sell. Now is a great time to shop D-Rug Commodity Flooring and Furniture with stores in Brazelton and Independence, Kansas, and Joplin and Butler, Missouri.
is Trojan Basketball on Girard Sports Live.
Welcome back to Ted R. Taylor Gymnasium.
9 seconds is still enough time to get us a shot off to tie this back
Second
up.
one's good as well. They'll get the ball into Smith. And now a timeout called by St. Mary's. We'll just leave it right here. Trojans down 2, 39-41. If that was right, the clock's got to go back to 8.9. It will. So I think you get the ball into your best free throw shooter's hands. Faith Poland or Osmus. Osmus tonight is 1 for 1 from the free throw line. Poland is 3 of 4.
Yeah, I don't know. Coach Herlocher's down there drawing something up on his handy, trusty whiteboard, so we'll see what he had planned here.
Back in our day, they didn't have slick boards like that. They brought in a box of dirt, and they drew it up on the dirt.
Yeah. Coach Mall actually had a dry erase, but he would draw it right on the floor, then rub it out.
Ha, ha. Osmus to throw it in. They'll get it into Talley. Talley over to Osmus. Osmus will shoot a 3. No good. Rebound in there. And it'll end that way. 41-39. The Colgan Panthers will win it. We're going to step away for one break. We'll be right back with the postgame show brought to you by Leah Smith Agency, Farmers Insurance. Leah has over 10 years of industry experience in both Kansas and Missouri. Let Leah and her staff find the right coverage for you and your personal or business needs. To learn more, call 620-670-4590. Proudly serving our community and cheering on the Trojans. We'll be right back. You're watching Trojan Basketball right here on Girard Sports Live.
At Farmers Insurance, we've seen almost everything, so we know how to cover almost anything, even a rock and wreck. Yeah! He rocked and rolled right into it, but we covered it. At Farmers, we know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Crawcan Telephone Cooperative has been serving Girard in southeast Kansas for 65 years. In 1952, we helped our members connect with each other using telephone lines. Today, we connect our members with the entire world using fiber optics. While the technology has changed, our commitment to deliver it to our members has not. Check us out on the web at ckt.net.
Peony Dental is a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans. Chris Peony DDS offers exceptional dentistry for all ages in a friendly atmosphere. In fact, Chris Peony has been caring for smiles since 1993. No wonder so many Trojan fans look so good. Peony Dental offers preventative care, Invisalign, whitening, bridges, crowns, and more. Stop by today and ask about the all-new CEREC dental system, offering same-day crowns, start to finish, right there in the office. To learn more, visit them at 106 South Ozark in Girard or go online to peonydental.com. Find us fast in names and numbers.
The Producers Co-op Farm Store is committed to making your life easier by supplying you with the things you need for your farm and home. As always, the Producers Co-op Farm Store has a great selection of farm and ranch supplies, including pet supplies, ranch and corral building supplies and equipment, automatic waterers and feed bunks, tack, dog food, pet and animal health supplies, workwear, boots, and much, much more. Come in and check out the great deals on lots of new merchandise as well. Proudly serving Girard and the surrounding area, and proud to support the Girard Trojans.
And welcome back to the post-game show. Leah Smith Agency We'll try to get through some of these stats. Trojans fall tonight 41-34 in the first game. Osmus ends the game with 3 points. Short ends the game with 4 points. Smith, no points, 4 fouls. Faith Poland, 7 points. Colin, 4 fouls. Orander, no points. Brooklyn Talley with 4 points. Troike with 2 points. Dressler, 1 point. Lillian Howard, the big scorer tonight, with 18 points. So Lillian Howard leads the Trojans here in a loss, 41-39, battle back and forth. Great game. We knew it would be a good one. We're going to step away for one more break. We'll hopefully have the coach's interview, post-game coach's interview, brought to you by Community National Bank and Trust. Serving the area for over 30 years. Stop in soon and pick up your very own Girard Trojan instant issue mascot debit card. Community National Bank and Trust is the proud supporter of Girard Schools. Learn more online at mybankcnb.com. We'll be right back. You're watching Trojan basketball right here on Girard Sports Live.
Community National Bank and Trust has been serving the area for 30 years with a strong commitment to the highest quality leadership and banking services. Stop in soon to pick up your very own Girard Trojan instant issue mascot debit card. While you're there, be sure to ask about My Mobile Money and mobile banking, Guardian Secure Checking, and People Pay. Learn more online at mybankcnb.com. Community National Bank and Trust is a proud supporter of Girard Schools. Go Trojans!
Girard Medical Center now offers both outpatient pulmonary and cardiac rehabilitation services. Our approach combines physical therapy, respiratory therapy, behavioral health, and nutrition to help you become more fit and active.
With cardiac and pulmonary rehab, we want to focus on lifestyle changes. We provide people with education to help prevent further events.
Each treatment is unique to the individual patient because at Girard Medical Center, we care for our communities one patient at a time. Call us at 620-724-5126.
Hydrix, your dependable independent. Depend on us for service, for selection, for price. Get huge Samsung savings, leave notes, sync calendars, and display your photos on the new Samsung Family Hub refrigerator. Plus, get free same-day delivery. Why shop for appliances where the motto is do it yourself when you can depend on the know-how of people who live appliances every day?
The only thing better than our price is our service. Hydrix, Fort Scott, and Girard.
Whisper a phrase into a person's ear, then pass it on to a group of people. Notice how the message changes by the time the last person hears it? In business, consider word of mouth in the same light. What people say may turn into something different than you would like it to be. It cannot be controlled. That's why Norris Advertising provides proven ad solutions through radio, billboards, and print, allowing your message to be controlled by the person that knows your business best. You. Norris Advertising, a proud sponsor of Trojan Athletics.
For more than 20 years, Call Service has been serving Southeast Kansas. Call Service has a huge selection of tires from great brands, including Michelin, BF Goodrich, Hankook, and Cooper. Farmers and ranchers trust Call Service with fast, reliable on-the-farm service daily. Plus, Calls is the first stop for lube and oil changes in Girard. Get back in the game with a stop at Call Service. Check them out online at callservicellc.com or call 620-724-4121.
Farm Bureau is proud to support Girard High School student athletes. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, their #1 goal is to make insurance simple. Agents Judd Sasho, Lori Johnson, and Lisa Sasho take pride in educating their clients and members so they are able to make the best decisions. There's a lot of information out there, and at Farm Bureau, they can explain it in a way that relates to you so you can apply it to your life, family, farm, and future. To learn more, contact Judd, Lori, or Lisa at 620-724-4213. Go Trojans!
This is Trojan Basketball on Girard Sports Live.
And welcome back to Ted R. Taylor Gymnasium. It is time for the post-game coaches interview, brought to you by Community National Bank and Trust, serving the area for over 30 years. Stop in soon and pick up your very own Girard Trojan Instant Issue Mascot Debit Card. Community National Bank and Trust is a proud supporter of the Trojan schools. Learn more online at cmb.com. Coach, thanks for taking the time coming up. Talk to us.
You bet.
Coach, boy, that was a back-and-forth seesaw. We were down 10 early in the first quarter, came back, fought back, down 2 at halftime, and then battled back and forth all night long. Unofficial, Lillian Howard, 18 points to lead your Trojans. She battled down low. Everyone with foul trouble tonight, both teams in foul trouble. Really couldn't get a good hold of what was a foul, what wasn't a foul at times. I'm not complaining about officiating at all, but, it's hard for a kid, as an athlete, if I know what's a foul, I'm not going to do that. But sometimes something was called and sometimes it wasn't called.
I don't like to comment on that at all, and I guess I'll just say we had opportunities to win the game at different times, and we didn't, and we didn't make plays when we needed to make plays. That for what happened, that putting them on the line with 8 point something left, something similar that happened a couple times down at our end, but. We had our chances. We had our chances. We didn't make those chances, work, and they came out with the win tonight.
Coach, looking at it, we are right at 50% from the free throw line. Some of those fell short at the end of the game. Like you said, you were in the game the whole way. Other than the first quarter start of the game, I was kind of getting a little bit nervous myself. They score the first 8 points, but your Lady Trojans, resilient as always. They came back, played some great defense, got some turnovers, and kind of settled down. And that has been the name of the game for this Lady Trojan team. Resilient and just gritty all the way through.
Yeah, I guess that'd be one thing that I did say, there at the beginning. We had a couple of our key players getting 2 early fouls, and so they had to set, which completely threw our rotation out. I thought throughout that, I kept waiting to call a timeout, and I'm glad I didn't. I needed them there at the end of the game, but, I never felt during that run, I never felt like it was something that, it was just, kind of the way the game was being called and personnel we had on the court. We would get wide open, clean looks and miss them, and play. I thought throughout playing really good defense. I looked at them at the end of that first quarter and said, hey, girls, I think about everything wrong that could have happened went wrong, and we're still just down this. And they kind of agreed, I think, and we came back in that second quarter, 1 possession at a time, carried that over into the third quarter. I thought the kids were resilient throughout the game, made plays. I thought Colgan made plays. Just a typical Girard Colgan game, going to come down right to the end, and they got to shoot a couple more free shots than we did.
Coach, as always, I want to thank you for coming up. But you know what? We're going to re-rack it. We'll be here Thursday night. Let everyone know the game's not on Friday this week. It is on Thursday. That is due to sub-state standings, I'm sure, trying to get that all wrapped up for next week. But once again, the games will be on Thursday night against Uniontown, a place that's near and dear to your heart.
Yes, it is. We first of all, we'll be celebrating. We got a couple seniors in our program that'll be seniors, and they didn't play at the varsity level for us, but they were there for 4 years and put their time in, and we're very, very proud of them. And then we're also going to dedicate the girls' game to somebody that's pretty near and dear to my heart, and I know he'll be looking down on that game and smiling a lot. So thank you.
Coach, I want to thank you for coming up here. We're going to step away. We'll be right back with Trojan basketball right here on Girard Sports Live.
Community National Bank and Trust has been serving the area for 30 years with a strong commitment to the highest quality leadership and banking services. Stop in soon to pick up your very own Girard Trojan Instant Issue Mascot Debit Card. While you're there, be sure to ask about My Mobile Money and mobile banking, Guardian Secure Checking, and People Pay. Learn more online at mybankcnb.com. Community National Bank and Trust is a proud supporter of Girard Schools. Go Trojans!
Crawcan Telephone Cooperative has been serving Girard in southeast Kansas for 65 years. In 1952, we helped our members connect with each other using telephone lines. Today, we connect our members with the entire world using fiber optics. While the technology has changed, our commitment to deliver it to our members has not. Good luck, Trojans, from your friends at Crawcan. Check us out on the web at ckt.net.
This is Greg from the original home location of Derailed Commodity in nearby Brazelton, Kansas. Our home location includes the warehouse for our company's 16 other stores, allowing us to feature a huge selection of furniture at outlet prices. We also feature by far the area's largest in-stock selection of carpet and floor coverings, and the absolute lowest prices on mattresses. We're your source for lodge-style rustic furniture for homes and cabins. So come see us at our large facility in Brazelton, your destination for outlet pricing.
For more than 20 years, Call Service has been serving Southeast Kansas. Call Service has a huge selection of tires from great brands, including Michelin, BF Goodrich, Hankook, and Cooper. Farmers and ranchers trust Call Service with fast, reliable on-the-farm service daily. Plus, Calls is the first stop for lube and oil changes in Girard. Get back in the game with a stop at Call Service. Check them out online at callservicellc.com or call 620-724-4121.
And welcome back to Ted R. Taylor Gymnasium. We've re-racked it. It's time for the pregame show brought to you by Community National Bank and Trust. Sure to be a good boys game. Coach Wayne Cheon will slow the ball game down. We'll go ahead and the pregame show is brought to you by Community National Bank and Trust. Coach's interview brought to you by the Farm Bureau Financial Services in Girard. Here's Coach Westcott. It's Dale Sharman on the Farm Bureau Financial Service pregame show. Coach, thanks for taking the time.
You bet, Dale.
Coach, went down to Baxter, didn't fare out so well, but let's talk about that game just a little bit.
Yeah, we got off to a really slow start. They were up, I think, 15-0 before we ever got on the board, and just couldn't hit a shot. And it seemed like everything they threw up went in. Kind of a tale of two different quarters, though. The second quarter, we got it going and threw some things at them that they struggled with defensively, but I thought our kids really responded well, never quit, kept playing hard, and that's kind of what we expect of them. Pretty good game in the second half, back and forth a little bit in the third, and they stretched it out on us in the fourth, and that was really the end of it. But we just didn't shoot the ball well, and they shot a tremendous percentage. They shot over 50% from the field, and we shot 33% from the field. And you're not going to win many games when there's that big a discrepancy between shooting percentages.
Coach, we got Colgan at home. Last time we saw Colgan, we came out with a win, but we're going to wrap up CNC play tonight. Let's talk just a little bit about what you know about Colgan.
Yeah, we got out and got after them early last time we played and got out to a pretty good lead and just kind of sustained that throughout the game. Never really were able to stretch it much. They cut into it a little bit in the fourth quarter, but thought our kids really played a pretty good ball game. I know they were without the Van Beesler kid, which is one of their better players, and he'll be back tonight. So, that throws a little bit of a different mix into it. They've got another scorer out there that's capable of creating for others and, getting his own as well. So, we'll have our hands full tonight. They got a good team. And, if you look at their record, they're not real good. But, gosh, if you look at their scores, they're right there with everybody they play. So, they'll be fired up and ready to go, and they're headed into sub-state. I think this is their last one before the sub-state tournament, and I'm sure they're going to want to be playing their best here, just as we are headed into the sub-state next week.
Coach, you bring up sub-state. We have this game tonight, and we have Uniontown at home on Friday, and then we turn around, and it's kind of like two tune-up games right before sub-state. Do you have any knowledge or any idea where we might be headed?
Well, both games this week will count on our records, and we have to wait and see what happens with everybody because there's about 6 teams on the boys' side of things that could change about 6 different spots. And right now we're tied for 10th with Fort Scott, but there's 2 teams tied above us, and there's two teams tied above them as well. So everybody's right there pretty tight, and it's just going to come down to who gets the wins here this last week. And we could still possibly get a home game. If we get to the 8th seed, we could be at home, but we would need a little help for that to happen. We need the two teams that are tied above to both lose this week, and we need to win out. But lots of possibilities. We'll know more on Friday.
Coach, as always, I want to thank you, and let's just go take care of business and take care of what we can deal with.
All right, thanks, Dale.
It's been Dale Sharman sitting down with Coach Westcott on the Farm Bureau Financial Service pregame show. We'll be right back with starting lineups and the tip-off right here on Girard Sports Live. Welcome back to our Taylor Gymnasium. It's time for the boys contest. Starting lineups are brought to you by the Jagged Edge. The Trojans will start this game in style, but nowhere near the level of style you'll find at the Jagged Edge. Stylist Carlos Sands, Robin Hawkins, Eva Vietti will have you looking your best for your next big game. Call to make an appointment, 620-724-7500. Number 2, Lomchek. Number 5, Goetings. Number 13, Dawson. Number 23, Van Beesler. And number 30, Russell for the Colgan Panthers. For your Trojans, number 10, Bram Bourne. Number 12, Alex Kester. Number 15, Logan Thomas. Number 24, Rigby Bourne. And number 31, Bracken Troike. Those are starting lineups brought to you by the Jagged Edge. Opening tip-off brought to you by Laird Ceramics. 503 West Maple in Girard. Stop by Laird Ceramics for great gift ideas and supplies. Get creative when it comes to gift buying. Get your friends and family members a beautiful ceramic piece or maybe even glasses from Laird Ceramics. 620-724-8442. Ball is going to be controlled by the Trojans and stolen away by Van Beesler. He'll put it in, and the Colgan Panthers will go up 2-0 to start the contest. Now shot up by Thomas. Bram Bourne, I'm sorry. Trying to catch back up. Bourne will go. Now shot. Van Beesler for 2 more. Be a fast-paced game. The boys contest. Troike over to Bram Bourne. Bram will look to drive. Now back and back out. Bring it around top of the key. Nowhere to go. Now over to Logan Thomas. Logan Thomas look backside. Rigby Bourne will drive in. Shot up. Now going to be a travel. Now discussion at the scorer's table. Discussion was on the possession arrows. They got it sorted out. Van Beesler will bring the ball down. Now he give way to Russell. Russell to Lomchek. Lomchek over to Goetings. Swing it around to Dawson. Now back to Van Beesler. Van Beesler being guarded in there by Kester. Now Dawson with it. Back to Russell. Russell to Van Beesler. Now down low. Shot up off the glass. No good. Troike will come up with the rebound. He'll throw it ahead to Rigby Bourne. Rigby out to Bram. Swing it around to Troike. Troike to Logan Thomas. His pass will be stolen away by Lomchek. Kester, good defense in there. Now a timeout going to be called by Colgan. We'll take it with them. Fast start to this contest. Trojans down 2. You're watching Trojan basketball right here on Girard Sports Live.
When I wake up in the morning, love, and the sunlight hurts my eyes, then I look at you, and I know it's gonna be a lovely day.
And welcome back to our Taylor Gymnasium. Van Beesler with the ball. He'll give way down low to Goetings. Goetings back out to Lomchek. Now over to Van Beesler. Van Beesler to Dawson. Dawson will get fouled and one. Kester will be called for the foul.
Foul's on number 12, Alex Kester, first person to turn into foul number 1.
Blaze Dawson will go to the line. The and one, no good. Rebound in there by Logan Thomas. He'll clear it. Set to check in will be Foley and Davenport for the Trojans. Rigby Bourne with it. He'll give way to Bramborn. He'll rise up. Shot rolls off. No good. Ball tipped around. Lomchek will come out with it. He'll give way to Van Beesler. Van Beesler crosses the timeline. Over to Russell. Down low to Goetings. Goetings over to Lomchek. Lomchek back to Van Beesler. Over to Dawson. Back to Russell to Van Beesler. Now a foul going to be called on Kester. Second personal foul.
Foul on number 12, Alex Kester, second personal.
Checking in will be Hamlin.
Checking into the game for Girard, number 2, Wiley Foley. And number 20, Gage Davenport, checking in for the Panthers.
And O'Brien.
21, Caleb Hamilton, 22, Stuart O'Brien, and 35.
Along with Eisen. Now an offensive foul going to be called on Eisen.
Correction, number 35, Nick Eisen. Personal foul is on Eisen.
We'll get it into Troike. Troike back to Bourne. Bourne will bring it down the court. The Panthers will drop back over to Bourne. Bourne over to Troike. Troike trying to go back door with it. And Van Beesler will steal it away. Shot up and good by Van Beesler. Now a foul going to be called on Dawson. Fleming will check in along with Brown. Rigby Bourne will throw the ball in and get it into Bramborn. Over to Foley. Back to Troike. Troike to Foley. Now a foul going to be called on 35. Eisen, it'll be his second personal foul. Logan Thomas will check back in, and so will Russell.
Foul on number 35, Nick Eisen, second personal.
Bramborn will get the ball. Trojans trail by 6. Over to Foley. Now an offensive foul going to be called on Foley.
Foul on number 2, Wyatt Foley, third personal. Trojans team foul number 3.
Fleming will bring the ball down and he'll give way to Brown. Fleming a foul on Foley. Second personal foul. And Nigaman will check in for the Trojans.
Are you keeping up with all that over there, Dale?
I'm having a little tough time with it, but I'm not going to lie. Long cross court to Fleming. Will be stolen away by Nigaman. He'll give it to Bramborn. Bram will take it up off the glass and in. Fleming with it. He'll give way to O'Brien. O'Brien will drive in, kick it back out. Shot up, no good. Rebound in there by Logan Thomas. Rigby Bourne will be called for a travel. Back in the lineup will be Goetings and Lomchek. Having a seat will be Hamilton and O'Brien. Fleming back to Lomchek. Lomchek back to Fleming. Back to Lomchek.
Here's Colgan basketball.
And an offensive foul going to be called on Goetings.
Fouls on number 5, Jonathan Getting. First personal. St. Mary's team foul, number 4.
Nigman will throw it in to Bram Bourne. Bram gives way to Rigby Bourne. Rigby Bourne will give it down low to Logan Thomas, up off the glass and in. I think that's what they're going to have to do down low. Lomchek with it. He'll have the ball stolen away. And a foul going to be called on Bram Bourne for a push on Lomchek.
Foul on number 10, Bram Bourne. First personal, Trojans team foul, number 5.
To throw it in will be Brown. Brown will get it into Lomchek. Lomchek over to Fleming. Set to check back in will be Van Beesler and Dawson. Back and forth it'll go in the corner to Brown. Brown down low. His shot's going to be blocked by Davenport. And now a travel going to be called on Nigman. He didn't have much choice. He's skidding down the court.
Colgan will pass that ball back and forth and lull you to sleep and hit you at that back door. You just have to stay disciplined on that back side.
Van Beesler with the ball. Over to Lomchek, back to Van Beesler. Van Beesler down low. Russell shot off the glass, no good. Ball tipped out of there. Over to Lomchek, 3 on the way, in and out, no good. He'll rise up, shot still no good. Back to Lomchek, he'll try it again. Didn't hit anything. Now Dawson will be fouled by Rigby Bourne. He'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Number 24, Rigby Bourne, first personal. Trojans team foul, number 6.
Team foul number 6 here in the first quarter. Girls game about the exact same. Dawson's first shot up and good.
Panthers, number 13, Blaine Lawson, returning to the lineup for Girard, 31, Drucken Troike.
Dawson will get the second shot. It is good as well.
And Dawson, good for 2.
Trojans trail it by 4 here with just under 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Rigby Bourne with it, swings it around to Troike. Troike to Bram Bourne. Bram will be fouled by Goetting.
Foul on number 5, Jonathan Getting, second personal. St. Mary's team foul.
Checking back in will be O'Brien.
22, Stuart O'Brien.
For Getting. We'll get it to Logan Thomas, swing it around to Bram Bourne. Bram back to Logan Thomas. Round to Nigman. Nigman over to Logan Thomas. Logan Thomas to Troike. Troike thought about a 3. Now he'll lose the ball, give it back out to Rigby Bourne. Rigby over to Nigman. Nigman pump fake, picks up the ball over to for Rigby Bourne. Round to Logan Thomas. Back to Bram, over to Logan. Rigby will rise up, shot no good. Rebound in there by Russell. He'll clear it to Van Beesler. Van Beesler head to Dawson. Dawson will kick it back out to Van Beesler, over to Lomchek. Lomchek back to Van Beesler. Van Beesler will lose the ball for 1 second. Now gain it back. Lomchek gives him the ball back. I don't think Van Beesler was ready for it. Just under a minute to go. Van Beesler will rise up, have the ball stripped. He'll throw it ahead to Rigby Bourne. Rigby up off the glass, no good. Bram Bourne there for the rebound. And a foul going to be called. Foul's going to be on Lomchek.
Russell, first personal.
Nope, going to be on Russell.
Number 6.
First shot rolls in by Bram Bourne. Bram with 5 of the 7 points for the Trojans.
Back in the lineup for the Panthers, 35, Nick Eisen.
Second shot by Bram, good.
And Bourne, good for 2.
He got 6 of the 8. Lomchek with it. Head to O'Brien. O'Brien's going to have the ball tipped away. Troike will come out with it. 25 seconds remaining. He'll drive in, shot up off the glass. No good, but he'll be fouled by O'Brien. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. Davenport set to check back in. First shot up, yeah, it's good. Davenport will check back in. Reckon Troike's second shot is up and good. Get the ball into Dawson. Dawson will have the ball stolen. Bram Bourne will come out of there with it. He'll give it down low to Davenport. Now out. 7 seconds. Bram Bourne shires up a 3. No good. Davenport with a shot. And O'Brien will pick up his second personal foul. How is it? We are in Colgan territory at the Girard ballgame.
Well, we set up on the visitor side, Dale.
Enemy territory everywhere. Davenport misses the first of 2.
Back in the lineup for the Panthers, number 30, Scott Russell. Checking in for the
Merrill will come in. Second shot by Davenport is good. Long down court pass. And that is how the first quarter will end. Trojans lead it by 1. You're watching Trojan basketball right here on Girard Sports Live.
Farmers Bank is a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans. For years, our customers have worked with the Farmers Bank staff located in Walnut, St. Paul, and Hepler. Now, with our new location in Girard, the community can experience the same service that has kept families coming back to Farmers Bank for generations. Stop by and visit our friendly staff at Farmers Bank at any of our locations in Walnut, St. Paul, Hepler, and Girard. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Chicken Annie's Girard is a proud supporter of Trojan Athletics. Chicken Annie's of Girard serves up the area's best fried chicken and a whole lot more. Check out their weekly specials like chicken and noodles on Wednesdays, Thursday nights kids nights, and Friday boneless wings. Oh, and don't forget about those delicious homemade pies. Stop in or enjoy their mouth-watering favorites at home with carry-out and catering available. Chicken Annie's Girard, continuing a Southeast Kansas tradition. Learn more at chickenanniesgirard.com or call 620-724-4090.
Welcome back to our Taylor Gymnasium. Trojans lead it by 1. It's not the fourth quarter. It's not the third quarter. It is the second quarter. Man, Jess, you're supposed to catch that for me, bud.
Didn't see it in my little screen.
Bramborn with it. Give it out to Rigbyborn. Fire up a 3. No good. Rebound in there by Van Beesler. Van Beesler will bring it down. No one's going to cut him off. And now a foul going to be called on Foley. That is his third. That'll send Van Beesler to line to shoot 1-and-1. Wow, they're going to call that a shooting foul.
Yeah, I sure thought it was on the floor.
Van Beesler's first up and in, no good. In, out, back around. Zach Davis will check in. Foley will have a seat. Second shot up, no good as well. Zach Davis will come down with it. In the corner. Now his ball's going to be stolen away by Van Beesler. He'll give it ahead to Russell. Russell in and out. Wallencheck, three on the way, no good. Rebound in there by Troike. Troike will clear it. Throw it ahead to Zach Davis. Zach stops, back out. He'll drive in, kick it out. Now throws it out of bounds. Logan Thomas will have a seat. Will come in. Zach Davis will have a seat for the Trojans. Lomchuk will drive in, turn around, shot, no good. Russell will come in, and the ball going to be tipped out of bounds by Russell. Hamilton will come back in. Trojans still lead it by one. Rigby Bourne with it. He'll give away to Bram. Bram being guarded in there by Van Beesler. Round to Rigby Bourne. Now down low. Ball's going to be tipped around and out of bounds. It'll go back to Colgan. Van Beesler with it, being guarded in there by Kester. He'll be cut off. Now give away to O'Brien, and O'Brien will be fouled, I believe, by Troike. Will be. It'll be Troike's first personal foul. That'll send O'Brien to the line to shoot 1-and-1. First shot up and good. This is his first points of the contest. Second one on the way. Front iron, no good. Rebound in there by Logan Thomas. He'll give way to Rigby Bourne. Rigby nowhere to go with it. Now he'll throw it in the back court. And it will go up and in for Van Beesler. Bram Bourne just gave up on it there. Rigby Bourne will drive in. And now he'll be fouled by Hamilton. Send Rigby Bourne to the line to shoot two. Rigby will first free throw, no good. Having a seat will be Bram Bourne. Second one is good. He'll throw it ahead to Hamilton. He'll give way to Brown. Brown, his pass is going to be stolen away by Bourne. And Bourne will lose the ball on the ground. It will be Russell will come out with it. Brown will dribble it out. Now shot up, no good. Russell will come down with it, and Rigby Bourne will be called for a foul. Be his second.
Fouls on 24, Rigby Bourne, second personal, double bonus. Back to the lineup for the Panthers, number 11, Aiden Fleming.
We'll send Russell to the line. First shot, no good. Rebound in there by Bourne. Bourne to Troike. Troike will spin. Shot up, no good. Rolls around, gets his own rebound. He'll give way to Kester. Kester will shot up, no good, and there'll be a foul called on Russell, I believe.
Foul on 22, Stuart O'Brien, second personal, double bonus.
That'll send Kester to the line to shoot two. Both teams will be in the double bonus. Kester's first shot up, no good. Davenport will check in, and so will Lomchek.
Returning for Girard, number 20, Gage Davenport. Also back in for Girard, 10, Graham Bourne.
Bourne will come back in. Nigman will have a seat. Kester will get on the board with the second one.
Number 12, Alex Kester.
Fleming will throw it over to Lomchek. Back to Fleming. Back to Lomchek. Lomchek will dribble in. Now back out to Russell. Russell nowhere to go with it. Back out to Hamilton. Hamilton to Fleming. Fleming back to Hamilton. In the corner for Brown. Brown to Fleming. Over to Russell. Back's door. Up and in.
Number 30, Scott Russell.
Bourne with it. Over to Logan Thomas. Back to Bourne. To Logan Thomas. Logan Thomas will look to drive. Up off the glass and in. Logan Thomas. Got to do that more often. Fleming will bring the ball down for Colgan. Bring it across the timeline. Over to Lomchek. Lomchek will give way to Hamilton. Back to Fleming. Hamilton with it to Fleming. He thought about a three. He'll drive in, give way to Lomchek, backside, rolls it in. Logan Thomas with it. He'll look to drive. Cut off. Now kick it out to Rigby Bourne. Rigby back to Logan Thomas. He'll give it to Bramborn in the lane. Shot up, no good. Rebound in there by Hamilton. Hamilton will clear it. In the corner for Brown. Now his pass is going to be stolen away by Bramborn. Bramborn will have his pass stolen back by Hamilton. Hamilton will slow it down. Give it to Lomchek at the free throw line. Back out to Hamilton. Over to Brown. Brown back to Fleming. Top of the key. Hamilton thought about a three. Guarded in there by Kester. Over to Fleming. Just under 3 minutes to go. Hamilton with it. He'll look to drive. Now cut off. Lomchek with it. Over to Fleming, top of the key. Like you said, Jess, they'll lull you to sleep and watch for that backdoor cut. Now a three on the way. No good. Rebounded, tipped around, stolen away by Bramborn. Bram will take it up, left hand, rolls it in. Good. Hamilton with it. He'll give way to Brown. Brown back to Hamilton, over to Fleming. All knotted up, 17 all. Brown back to Hamilton, over to Fleming, top of the key. Back and forth, looking for a gap. Now a three by Brown. No good. Rebound by Lomchek. His shot going to be called for a travel. Checking back in will be Davis and Troike. Having a seat will be Kester and Davenport. Rigby-Bourne will bring it down. Now give away to Brambourne. Rigby look to drive. Now lob to Logan. Now a foul going to be called on Van Beesler.
Fouls on 23, Jalen Van Beesler.
Logan Thomas at the line. His first shot up and in. Nigaman will come in. Rigby-Bourne will have a seat. Logan Thomas' second shot rolls around, no good. Rebound in there by Dawson. He'll give way to Fleming. Fleming will bring it across the timeline. Over to Lomchek. Lomchek back to Fleming. Over in the corner for Van Beesler. Van Beesler out to Lomchek. Now back to Fleming. Fleming to Van Beesler. Van Beesler look to drive. Now to Fleming. Down to Dawson, down low. Back out to Van Beesler. He'll fire up a three. No good. Nigaman there for the rebound. He'll bring it down across the timeline. Coach calls out with under a minute to go. Logan Thomas will drive in. Shot no good. Blocked by the rim. Trojans lead it by one. Fleming. Now backcourt going to be called against Colgan. Checking back in will be Russell. Russell will come in for Goetings. Rigby-Bourne will have the ball in the backcourt. He'll dribble it across the timeline. Give way to Brambourne to Logan Thomas. Logan Thomas to Rigby to Davis. And it'll be stolen away by Lomchek. His shot no good. He'll get the rebound. Shot up no good again. Davis will get the rebound. 6 seconds remaining. He'll dribble in. Shot going to be blocked by Dawson. Lomchek will shoot one at the buzzer just off the front iron, and that is how the half will end. Trojans lead it by one. We'll step away. We'll be right back with the halftime show sponsored by GN Bank, where they've been providing customers with the highest quality financial service in a friendly and personal way for over 100 years. Personal, business, or agricultural needs? Turn to GN Bank. Learn more at gn-bank.com. Once again, you're watching Trojan basketball. Trojans lead it by one right here on Girard Sports Live.
Ladies and gentlemen, for your halftime,
Family owned and operated, GN Bank has been providing customers with the highest quality of financial services in a friendly and personal way for over 100 years. Whether you have personal, business, or agricultural needs, GN Bank is big enough to handle all of your banking needs, yet small enough to provide you with that personal touch you've grown to expect from a community bank. GN Bank, a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. Learn more at gn-bank.com.
Crawcan Telephone Cooperative has been serving Girard in southeast Kansas for 65 years. In 1952, we helped our members connect with each other using telephone lines. Today, we connect our members with the entire world using fiber optics. While the technology has changed, our commitment to deliver it to our members has not. Good luck, Trojans, from your friends at Crawcan. Check us out on the web at ckt.net.
McClellan Sanitation is a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans. McClellan Sanitation is also proud to have been serving Girard and the surrounding area for decades. McClellan Sanitation offers residential, commercial, and roll-off services. As a locally owned and operated company, owners Dave and Candy McClellan and their employees are dedicated to providing the highest quality customer service. To learn more, call McClellan Sanitation at 620-724-8486. McClellan Sanitation wishes the Girard Trojans the best of luck this season.
If you're in the market to buy or sell a house, land, or commercial space, look no further than Lehman Realty. Locally owned and operated, Jason Lehman and his staff are ready to meet the needs of every client. When it comes to your listing, you can trust that Lehman Realty will take the time to get to know you and your property. Lehman Realty is a proud supporter of Girard Trojan Athletics. Learn more at www.
Thanks to your support, Kenara Eye Care has expanded. With double the space, they offer more exam rooms, larger optical selection, and extended hours to fit your schedule. And with the latest technology, they can quickly diagnose any eye-related issues. All patients are welcome at Kenara Eye Care, the clear choice for your family's vision.
Whisper a phrase into a person's ear, then pass it on to a group of people. Notice how the message changes by the time the last person hears it? In business, consider word of mouth in the same light. What people say may turn into something different than you would like it to be. It cannot be controlled. That's why Norris Advertising provides proven ad solutions through radio, billboards, and print, allowing your message to be controlled by the person that knows your business best. You. Norris Advertising, a proud sponsor of Trojan Athletics.
Hydrix, your dependable independent. Depend on us for service, for selection, for price. Get huge Samsung savings. Leave notes, sync calendars, and display your photos on the new Samsung Family Hub refrigerator. Plus, get free same-day delivery. Why shop for appliances where the motto is do it yourself when you can depend on the know-how of people who live appliances every day?
The only thing better than our price is our service. Hydrix, Fort Scott, and Girard.
Farmers Bank is a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans. For years, our customers have worked with the Farmers Bank staff located in Walnut, St. Paul, and Hepler. Now, with our new location in Girard, the community can experience the same service that has kept families coming back to Farmers Bank for generations. Stop by and visit our friendly staff at Farmers Bank at any of our locations in Walnut, St. Paul, Hepler, and Girard. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
And welcome back to Ted R. Taylor Gymnasium. Your Trojans lead at 18-17 over the Colgan Panthers. It is time for the Eye on the Game, brought to you by Kenara Eye Care. Thanks to the support from their communities, Kenara Eye Care has nearly doubled their space and extended hours with locations both in Girard and in Pittsburgh. Kenara Eye Care is the clear choice. Make an appointment by calling 620-235-1737. Boy, it's been back and forth. Colgan come out with a lead. Bram Bourne kept them in the first quarter. And then from there, it's just been back and forth. Colgan will take a lead, back and forth. It goes. Jess, bring you in for just a second. What is your view of the Eye on the Game in the first half?
Well, as predicted, Colgan wants to slow this thing down, and Coach Westcott probably wants to run. So, we've missed a few shots there under the basket. 18-17. It's just not been a well-played basketball game, but I think overall if we just control that back door, play a little bit sharper on the defensive side, and make some free throws coming down the stretch, Dale, as always, we'll be all right.
I'm going to step away. I'll tally up the stats, brought to you by Farm Bureau Financial Services. We'll be right back. You're watching Trojan Basketball on Girard Sports Live.
For more than 20 years, Call Service has been serving Southeast Kansas. Call Service has a huge selection of tires from great brands, including Michelin, BF Goodrich, Hankook, and Cooper. Farmers and ranchers trust Call Service with fast, reliable, on-the-farm service daily. Plus, Calls is the first stop for lube and oil changes in Girard. Get back in the game with a stop at Call Service. Check them out online at callservicellc.com or call 620-724-4121.
Farm Bureau is proud to support Girard High School student athletes. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, their #1 goal is to make insurance simple. Agents Judd Sasho, Lori Johnson, and Lisa Sasho take pride in educating their clients and members so they are able to make the best decisions. There's a lot of information out there, and at Farm Bureau, they can explain it in a way that relates to you so you can apply it to your life, family, farm, and future. To learn more, contact Judd, Lori, or Lisa at 620-724-4213. Go Trojans!
This is Greg from the original home location of Derailed Commodity in nearby Brazelton, Kansas. Our home location includes the warehouse for our company's 16 other stores, allowing us to feature a huge selection of furniture at outlet prices. We also feature by far the area's largest in-stock selection of carpet and floor coverings, and the absolute lowest prices on mattresses. We're your source for lodge-style rustic furniture for homes and cabins. So come see us at our large facility in Brazelton, your destination for outlet pricing.
This is Trojan Basketball on Girard Sports Live.
Welcome back to Ted R. Taylor Gymnasium. It is time for the halftime stats, brought to you by Farm Bureau Financial Services. You're more than just a number at Farm Bureau in Girard. Agent Jet Sasho, Lori Johnson, and Lisa Sasho will work with you to find the right plan to meet your needs. In a time where companies' data models are working to predict your every move, Farm Bureau offers the kind of personal touch you need when it comes to protecting what matters most. Give Farm Bureau Financial Services in Girard a call, 620-724-4213. We'll start out with St. Mary's Colgan. Lomchek, 2 points. No fouls. Goading, 2 fouls. Dawson, 2 points, 1 foul. Van Beesler, 1 foul, 8 points. Russell, 2 points, 1 foul. Hamilton, a foul. O'Brien, 2 fouls, 1 point. Eisen with 2 fouls for your Trojans. Leading the way, Brant Bourne, 8 points, 1 foul. Alex Kester with 1 point, 2 fouls. Logan Thomas, 5 points, no fouls. Rigby Bourne, 2 fouls, 1 point. Brecken Troike, 2 points, and Davenport with a point. Foley with 3 fouls, about the only player in foul trouble. We're going to step away for one more break. We'll be right back. Second half, right here on Girard Sports Live.
When I wake up in the morning, love, the sunlight hurts my eyes. Then I look at you, and I know it's gonna be a lovely day, lovely day.
Ag Choice of Hepler is a proud supporter of Girard Trojan Athletics. Of course, Ag Choice has all the products you need to keep your crops growing, like fertilizer, crop protection products, and seed. But Ag Choice is also the first stop for keeping your livestock operation going, with a great selection of farm supplies, equipment, and quality feeds. To find solutions to all of your agricultural needs, contact Ag Choice of Hepler at 620-368-4347. Ag Choice of Hepler is a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans.
Welcome back to Ted R. Taylor Gymnasium. Your Trojans lead it by 1. Start the third quarter. It will be Colgan basketball to start the third. Second half starters will be Logan Thomas, Kester, Bourne, and Troike. Van Beesler with it, over to Lomchek. Lomchek back to Van Beesler. Over to Lomchek. To Van Beesler. They'll try to get it down low to Dawson. Back out to Van Beesler. To Hammershek. Now to Lawson. Lomchek, Van Beesler. Back to Dawson. Now down low. Out to Van Beesler. Right back down. Shot up, no good. Russell with the rebound for Colgan. And Dawson will get it. Over to Lomchek. Back to Van Beesler. Dawson. Lomchek to Van Beesler. He'll step in. Shot up, no good. Rebound by Goadings, but he will be fouled by Kester. He'll pick up his third personal foul.
Foul on number 12, Alex Kester, third personal.
At the line, first shot no good by Goetings. Second shot up is no good as well. Troike there. Rebound by Troike, gives away to Kester. Bourne will give way to Thomas. Thomas back to Bram Bourne. Give it to Logan Thomas. Back door, Alex Kester. Shot up and in. Dawson with it. He'll give way to Van Beesler. Back to Dawson. Dawson looked to drive in. Now kick back out to Van Beesler. Drive around over to Lomchek. Now a foul going to be called on Rigby Bourne. His third personal foul. He'll get it into Dawson. Shot up and in.
Basket for the Panthers, number 13, Blake Dawson.
Rigby Bourne will drive in. He'll be fouled. Foul going to be called on Dawson. Rigby Bourne will throw it in to Thomas. Thomas will give way to Bramborn. Down low to Kester. Kester shot no good. Be knocked out of bounds by Lomchek. Checking in will be Hamilton, Eisen, and O'Brien. Rigby Bourne will get it in. He'll kick it over to Kester. Now around to Logan Thomas. Back to Bram Bourne. Bram over to Troike. Now back to Bram Bourne. Bram over to Logan Thomas. He's being guarded in there by Eisen. He'll give it to Troike. Troike will drive left hand. Runner, no good. Left is short. And O'Brien will pick it up for the Panthers. Back to Hamilton. Hamilton in the corner for Eisen. Eisen back to Hamilton. Over to Van Beesler. Van Beesler at the top of the key. He'll look to drive. And he'll travel. Kester with it. He'll give way to Bram Bourne. Bram will bring it down, take his time. Over to his brother, Rigby Bourne. Rigby will look to drive. He'll drive in, and his shot going to be blocked, but a foul going to be called on Dawson. It'll be his third personal foul. That'll send Rigby Bourne to the line. Rigby tonight is 1 of 2. First shot up, no good, off front iron. He'll get one more. Second is good.
Good for the Trojans, 24, Rigby Bourne.
Van Beesler will throw it ahead. Now back out to Eisen. Eisen cut off. Now back out to O'Brien. O'Brien will look to drive in. Back out to Van Beesler, top of the key. Over to Hamilton. Now back to Eisen. Eisen back to Van Beesler. Van Beesler down low to Dawson. Rise up shot, good. tie it up at 21. We'll give it off to Kessler, over to Rigby Bourne. Rigby will circle around over to Logan Thomas, back down low. Now a foul going to be called on Dawson. That'll be his 4th personal foul.
That was on 13, Dawson. 4th personal.
Checking back in will be Fleming and Brown. Having a seat will be Van Beesler and Dawson. Kester with it. He'll give it to Troike. Troike will drive in. Now kick back out. Rise up. Shot good.
Basket for Girard, 31. Brecken Troike.
Fleming with it. Now swing it ahead. We'll give way to Ison. Ison back over to Brown. Down low to Ison. He'll rise up, roll it in.
Basket for the Panthers, 35. Nick Ison.
Bourne with it. And now a foul going to be called on O'Brien. Nope. 41, Brown. That'll be team foul number 4. Give way to Logan Thomas on the inbounds. Graham Bourne will kick it out to Kessler. Now to Rigby Bourne, to Troike. Troike back to Bourne. Bourne will drive in. And layup no good. Rebound in there by the Panthers. Now Bram Bourne up off the glass. No good. Now Fleming. Just some sloppy basketball there, Jess.
Yeah, just not real disciplined.
Brown will drive in. Now kick off to Ison. Down low and a push. Going to be called on Logan Thomas. It'll be his first personal foul. Team foul number 3.
Number 15, Logan Thomas. First personal, Trojans, second half. Team foul
Checking
number
back
3.
in.
Back in the lineup for St. Mary's, number 2, Andrew Longshek. And number 30, Scott Russell. Returning for the Trojans, number 2, Wyatt Foley. And number 20, Gage Davenport.
Now the ball's going to be stolen away by Foley. Foley's shot going to be blocked. And now a foul going to be called on O'Brien, I believe. It will be.
Foul on number 22, Jalen Van Beesler, third personal. Team foul.
They'll send Foley to the line to shoot 2. First shot up, no good.
Number 22, Stuart O'Brien.
O'Brien will have a seat.
Back in the game for the
And so will Foley. I'm sorry. So will Fleming. Foley at the line. Now a line violation going to be called on the Trojans. Coach Westcott wanting a timeout, just didn't get it. Russell with it. He'll give away to Van Beesler. Van Beesler over to Lomchek. Now a foul going to be called on Foley. That is his 4th personal foul, team foul number 4.
Foul on number 2, Ryan Foley. Fourth personal. Girard team foul number 4. Back in the lineup for the Trojans, number 11, Zach Davis.
Van Beesler with it. All tied up, 23 all. Russell with it. He'll give it back to Van Beesler, top of the key. Give it over to Lomchek. Lomchek back to Van Beesler. He'll rise up. Now Ison. He'll roll it in. Foul going to be called on Davenport. His first personal foul. Team foul number 5.
Basket for the Panthers, number 23, Jalen Van Beesler. Foul on number 20, Gage Davenport.
Checking back in for the Trojans will be Kester. Second up and good as well.
Panthers, number 35, Nick Eisen. Back in the game for Girard, 15, Logan Thomas.
Kester over to Davenport. Davenport to Zach Davis. Back out to Davenport. Swing it around, Rigby Bourne. He'll rise up, three on the way. Good! Rigby Bourne. In the corner, now a three back. No good. Rebound by Alex Kester. Kester off the glass and in. Now timeout called by the Trojans. We'll take it with them. You're watching Trojan basketball right here on Girard Sports Live.
Peony Dental is a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans. Chris Peony DDS offers exceptional dentistry for all ages in a friendly atmosphere. In fact, Chris Peony has been caring for smiles since 1993. No wonder so many Trojan fans look so good. Peony Dental offers preventative care, Invisalign, whitening, bridges, crowns, and more. Stop by today and ask about the all-new CEREC dental system, offering same-day crowns, start to finish, right there in the office. To learn more, visit them at 106 South Ozark in Girard or go online to peonydental.com. Find us fast in names and numbers.
And welcome back to our Taylor Gymnasium. Trojans lead at 28-26. Van Beesler with the ball. He'll look to drive and he'll be cut off. Under a minute to go here in the third quarter. Bourne with some good defense there. Now out to Russell, being guarded there by Kester. Russell gives way to Lomchek. Lomchek to Van Beesler. Van Beesler over to Lomchek. Lomchek to Van Beesler. 23 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Russell with it. 10 seconds. Now a travel going to be called against Lomchek with 2.1 seconds remaining. Checking in will be Brown for Eisen. He'll give way to Bram. He'll rise up. Shot on the way at the buzzer. No good. That's how the third quarter will end. Trojans lead it 28-26 right here on Girard Sports Live.
This is Trojan basketball on Girard Sports Live.
Mathis Drugstore Incorporated has a proud Girard history of more than 50 years. Glenn and Karen Mathis took over the store in 1983 from Glenn's father and have been providing outstanding customer care and service since. At Mathis, they know their customers by name and value their support. Primary goal is to provide fast, accurate, friendly service. Mathis is a full-service pharmacy that accepts most insurance plans and supports competitive cash pricing. Mathis Drugstore, a proud supporter of Girard High School student-athletes.
Ag Choice of Hepler is a proud supporter of Girard Trojan Athletics. Of course, Ag Choice has all the products you need to keep your crops growing, like fertilizer, crop protection products, and seed. But Ag Choice is also the first stop for keeping your livestock operation going, with a great selection of farm supplies, equipment, and quality feeds. To find solutions to all of your agricultural needs, contact Ag Choice of Hepler at 620-368-4347. Ag Choice of Hepler is a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans.
Welcome back. It is time for the fourth quarter. Trojans lead it 28-26. Bramborn with it. He'll give way to Troike. Back out to Bramborn. He'll look to drive. Now back out to Rigbyborn. Rigby over to Troike. Logan Thomas rise in. Shot up. No good. Gets his own rebound. He'll put it back. Trojans by 4. They'll give it in down low. Now a foul going to be called on Logan Thomas. That is the 6th team foul on Girard.
Second personal, Trojans team foul number 6.
They'll get it into Van Beesler. Cross court to Lomchek. Lomchek out to Russell. Back to Van Beesler. Out to Lomchek. Lomchek circles around to his right. He'll step up. Now kick it out to Van Beesler. Set to check back in will be O'Brien. Now Bramborn will steal the ball away. And then Van Beesler will foul him.
Second personal, team foul number 6. Back in the lineup for the Panthers. 22, Stuart O'Brien.
Russell will have a seat. O'Brien will come in. Kester to throw the ball in. He'll throw it in to Rigbyborn. He'll give way to Bramborn. Out to Logan Thomas. Back to Kester to Rigby. Rigby will fire a 3. No good. Kester will come down. Nope, it'll be O'Brien. Back to Van Beesler. Van Beesler will look to press. Foul going to be on Logan Thomas. It'll be his 3rd. Van Beesler's shot was good. Van Beesler will go to the line to shoot the and 1. Dawson will come in, and so will Hamlin. And 1 is good. Bramborn with it. Swings it around to Rigbyborn. Now around to Troike. Troike back to Bram. Down low. Nope. Over to Rigbyborn. Rigby will save it. Little discussion on what the call was. Backcourt or a travel.
Said the ball was tipped.
Well, it could have been, but I think there was a travel after that. So Ison over to Dawson. Dawson back out to Van Beesler. Van Beesler back to Dawson. Now a foul on Ison. That'll be his 3rd. Just sticking the knee out there.
Fourth personal, Colgan team foul number 7. Back in the lineup for the Panthers, number 30, Scott Russell.
Good discussion, coaching going on there on the Colgan bench. Bramborn being guarded by Van Beesler. He'll give to Logan Thomas. Back to Bram. Bram will rise up. Nope. He'll give way. Pass going to be tipped out of bounds. It'll go back to Colgan. 5:44 remaining in the contest. O'Brien with it, back to Van Beesler, back to O'Brien. He'll drive in, shot up, no good. Rebound in there by Logan Thomas. Logan Thomas will give way to Kester. Kester bring it down. Shot up off the glass and in. Alex Kester, 6 points here in the second half. Trojans lead it by 3. O'Brien with it. He'll kick way to Van Beesler. Van Beesler directing traffic. You give way to O'Brien. O'Brien out to Hamlin. Hamilton to Dawson. To Russell. To Dawson. Back to Russell. Back to Dawson. To O'Brien. O'Brien will look to drive. Cut off. Now to Hamlin. To O'Brien. O'Brien will look baseline. Now be cut off by Troike. And his pass is going to be way over the head of Dawson. Will go out of bounds. Lomchek will check back in. Hamilton will have a seat. Logan Thomas will throw it into Bramborn. Bram dribble to his left. To the elbow, back to Logan Thomas. Logan Thomas looking for a place to go with it. He'll dribble back out top of the key over to Kester. Kester to Bram. Bram over to Rigby. Rigby will give way to Logan Thomas. Now to Troike. Troike to Kester. He'll rise up, shoot a three. No good. Hard off the back iron. He'll throw it away to Lomchek. Lomchek will drive in. Now be cut off by Rigby Bourne. Now out to O'Brien. O'Brien to Van Beesler. Van Beesler to Dawson. Russell to Van Beesler. Now the ball's going to be tipped around. Russell will come down with it. Give it to Lomchek. Lomchek will look to drive. Now kick it back outside to Van Beesler. To Russell. Russell pump fake. Now out to Dawson. Dawson will rise up. Shot no good. Ball tipped around. O'Brien will come down with it. His shot no good. Now Russell will have it. He'll give way to Rigby Bourne. Rigby Bourne to Troike. Troike will drive baseline. Rise up. Now his pass going to be stolen by Van Beesler. And Van Beesler, his shot will be good. That is the third behind the back pass we've seen by Troike, and all three of them have been stolen away, Jess. We just need to take care of the ball. Now backdoor pass down to Logan Thomas. Good. Trojans still lead by 3. O'Brien with it out to Russell. That was a travel. He got away with it. Van Beesler with it between his legs over to Russell. Russell to O'Brien. Back to Russell. To Dawson. Dawson will look to drive. Be cut off. Now out to Van Beesler. Backdoor to O'Brien. Shot up. No good. And it'll be tipped out of bounds. It'll stay Panther basketball. Coming back in will be Getting. Minute 53 remaining in the contest. Trojans lead it by 3. They'll get it to O'Brien, and a foul going to be called on Troike. It'll be his second personal foul. Team foul number 8. Send O'Brien to the line to shoot 1-on-1. First shot up and good by O'Brien. As we pass the 9 o'clock hour. Minute 51 remaining. Second shot up and good by O'Brien. Pulls them within 1. Jess, you knew this was going to be a low-scoring game, but just don't know how low sometimes.
Right. Final minute here. It's going to get pretty exciting, I do believe. Thomas with it.
He'll rise up, put it off the glass and good. Logan Thomas, 6 points here in the fourth quarter. Dawson with it, he'll give it down low. Foul going to be on 31, Brecken Troike. It'll be his third. Team foul number 9. It'll be Goading at the line to shoot 1-1. First shot up, rattles in, out, and comes back in. Shooter's touch there, Jess.
Yeah, all the way in, all the way back out, and all the way back in.
Second one. Must have been a line violation.
Yeah.
Timeout called by Colgan. We'll take it with him. You're watching Trojan basketball right here on Girard Sports Live.
Farmers Bank is a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans. For years, our customers have worked with the Farmers Bank staff located in Walnut, St. Paul, and Hepler. Now, with our new location in Girard, the community can experience the same service that has kept families coming back to Farmers Bank for generations. Stop by and visit our friendly staff at Farmers Bank at any of our locations in Walnut, St. Paul, Hepler, and Girard. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Welcome back to Ted R. Taylor Gymnasium. Your Trojans lead it by 2, 36-34. Minute 15 remaining in the contest. Troike will throw it in. Colgan will put on a full court press. Get it into Kester. Kester will spin out. Kester with it. Now he'll skip pass it out to Bram Bourne. Bram out to Rigby. He'll square up a 3 on the way. Good! Rigby Bourne. No bigger. 54 seconds. Now a foul going to be called on Rigby Bourne. That'll be his 4th personal foul. That'll send Lomchek to the line to shoot 2.
Allows him to score without the clock running.
Lomchek's first shot up and good.
Number 2, Andrew Lomchek.
Trojans lead it by 4. Lomchek's second shot is good as well. They'll get the ball into Bram Bourne. Bram will back it back out. Now skip across to his brother, Rigby Bourne. Now to Logan Thomas. Bram Bourne out to Rigby. Rigby to Kester to Troike. Troike to Logan Thomas to Rigby Bourne. And a foul going to be called on Lomchek.
Foul on number 2, Andrew Lomchek, first personal.
That is his first personal foul. Played some pretty clean ball there.
Yeah, for as many fouls as been called, and he's played about the whole game.
Ison will check in for Colgan. 32 seconds. Trojans lead by 3. Rigby cannot make the 1-and-1. Now a hold going to be called on Rigby, and that'll be his 5th personal foul.
Foul on number 24, Rigby Bourne. Back in the lineup for the Panthers, 11, Nathan Fleming. 21, Caden Hamilton. Returning to the lineup for Girard, number 5, Luke Nigeman.
Back to the line is Lomchek. Lomchek's 2 of 2, and he missed the first one. 24.3 seconds remaining. Trojans up by 3. He'll make the second. Team warning for reaching across. Don't know that I've ever heard that before.
Me neither. Learn something new every day at the old ball game.
That's right. They'll get it into Logan Thomas ahead to Bram Bourne. Bram will back it back out. 20 seconds remaining.
Right, wise decision.
And a foul going to be called on Lomchek. That'll be his second. That will send Bram Bourne to the line to shoot 1-1. Checking back in will be Eisen.
Back to the lineup for the Panthers, 35, Nick Eisen. Also returning for St. Mary's, 13, Blaze Dawson.
Timeout called by Coach Westcott. We'll take it with him. You're watching Trojan basketball. Up by 2 right here on Girard Sports Live.
Mathis Drug Store Incorporated has a proud Girard history of more than 50 years. Glenn and Karen Mathis took over the store in 1983 from Glenn's father and have been providing outstanding customer care and service since. At Mathis, they know their customers by name and value their support. Primary goal is to provide fast, accurate, friendly service. Mathis is a full-service pharmacy that accepts most insurance plans and supports competitive cash pricing. Mathis Drug Store, a proud supporter of Girard High School student-athletes.
Welcome back to Ted R. Taylor Gymnasium, 39-37. Bram Bourne at the line to shoot 1-1.
What's it come down to, Dale?
Free throws, my friend, free throws. And Bram Bourne.
That was big right
No bigger right there.
Yes.
Bram Bourne, 9 points on the contest so far. He'll look to put the Trojans up 2 possessions. No good. Still up 3. Lomchek with it. He'll drive. Now kick it out to Eisen. And a foul going to be called. Not a bad foul.
Probably a good foul.
Going to send Eisen to the line to shoot 2. Trojans up 3.
Got to be sure of a rebound on a miss.
First one up, no good. Back iron.
Now it makes it a real good foul.
Second one on the way is good. And a full timeout going to be called. We'll leave it right here. .6 seconds left. Trojans just need to take care of the ball, Jess.
Yeah, I assume they're going to get fouled on the inbounds play. Heck, if I was Colgan, I might even foul before we get the ball inbounds, hold somebody's jersey, do something so that, the clock won't even start at that point. And, it's a broken record, and we kind of make fun of one another for saying it all the time, but darn it, Dale, it's going to come down to the final few free throws here in the last 7 seconds.
Wise man once told me, close games are won at the free throw line, and I'll be darned all year long if I haven't rehashed that every contest.
And I was told one time that I'm still not sure why we even play the first 3.5 quarters of basketball, because the final couple minutes decides almost every game.
Almost every game. Once in a great while, we'll have a running clock, but this year it's been more of the opposite.
But I agree, we must take care of this inbounds pass first and foremost.
You got to get it in.
Yes.
5-second count here is huge for Colgan.
I don't know the timeouts, but I do believe we still have 1 or 2 left in our pocket to bail him out if we can get arrest attention.
Oh, I think Westcott's in his back pocket. They'll get it into Bram Bourne. Bram will be fouled in the back court. Foul is going to be on O'Brien. That'll be his 4th.
Should be shooting 2. That should be their 10th team foul.
Nope, going to get it on Lomchek. Not sure how they get that foul, but
first one's huge. Get us back up by 3.
first one rolls out, no good. Ison checks in. Timeout called by Colgan. We'll take it with him. 30-second timeout. We'll be right back. You're watching Trojan basketball right here on Girard Sports Live.
For more than 20 years, Call Service has been serving Southeast Kansas. Call Service has a huge selection of tires from great brands, including Michelin, BF Goodrich, Hankook, and Cooper. Farmers and ranchers trust Call Service with fast, reliable, on-the-farm service daily. Plus, Calls is the first stop for lube and oil changes in Girard. Get back in the game with a stop at Call Service. Check them out online at callservicellc.com or call 620-724-4121.
Welcome back, Ted R. Taylor Gymnasium. Your Trojans lead it by 2. Bramborn at the line to shoot the second half of a 2-shot double bonus. 4.9 seconds remaining in the contest.
It hasn't been the cleanest of basketball, but, you know, they've been pretty exciting ball games, both games coming down to the wire here.
Second shot, no good by Bram. Lomchek will have it. 1 second remaining. And a timeout called by Colgan. We'll leave it here. 0.9 seconds remaining.
They're going to add a couple seconds on, I do believe.
I don't think so, Jess.
Coach Sheon sure is lobbying awfully hard that he called it with 2 seconds on it.
Well, the officials will gather.
Well, not the first time tonight that we've had an official huddle.
They've huddled more than my flag football team back in 85.
It is. In 85 when they running the run and shoot back then.
Yeah. We're still running the Power I.
Flex bone.
Yeah. 1.9.
Okay.
Put back on the clock. That's enough for a catch, and one dribble, and a shot.
Or an alley-oop play. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, Dale. Do you foul? Do you not foul? Do you let it? You can't let them have a clean look.
Well, you don't foul them out past the 3-point line. That's for darn sure.
Yeah. I'd say they get the ball in the sideline somewhere.
It'll be right in front of us here. Make sure you get that basket there so we can see it. Down in front, Lomchek. They'll get it into Van Beesler. Shot at the buzzer, no good. That's how it will end. Trojans win it 40-38. We'll step away. We'll be right back with the postgame show sponsored by Leah Smith Agency, Farmers Insurance. Leah has over 10 years of industry experience in both Kansas and Missouri. Let Leah and her staff find the right coverage for you and your personal needs. Learn more. Call 620-670-4590. Proudly serving our community and cheering on the Trojans.
At Farmers Insurance, we've seen almost everything, so we know how to cover almost anything, even a rock and wreck.
Yeah!
He rocked and rolled right into it, but we covered it. At Farmers, we know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Crawcan Telephone Cooperative has been serving Girard in southeast Kansas for 65 years. In 1952, we helped our members connect with each other using telephone lines. Today, we connect our members with the entire world using fiber optics. While the technology has changed, our commitment to deliver it to our members has not. Check us out on the web at ckt.net.
Paoni Dental is a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans. Chris Paoni DDS offers exceptional dentistry for all ages in a friendly atmosphere. In fact, Chris Paoni has been caring for smiles since 1993. No wonder so many Trojan fans look so good. Paoni Dental offers preventative care, Invisalign, whitening, bridges, crowns, and more. Stop by today and ask about the all-new CEREC dental system, offering same-day crowns, start to finish, right there in the office. To learn more, visit them at 106 South Ozark in Girard or go online to paonidental.com. Find us fast in names and numbers.
The Producers Co-op Farm Store is committed to making your life easier by supplying you with the things you need for your farm and home. As always, the Producers Co-op Farm Store has a great selection of farm and ranch supplies, including pet supplies, ranch and corral building supplies and equipment, automatic waterers and feed bunks, tack, dog food, pet and animal health supplies, workwear, boots, and much, much more. Come in and check out the great deals on lots of new merchandise as well. Proudly serving Girard and the surrounding area, and proud to support the Girard Trojans.
Welcome back to Ted R. Taylor Gymnasium. Your Trojans win at 40-38 over the Colgan Panthers. Let's see if we can't scribble up some stats here. Bramborn, 9 points. Alex Kester, 7 points. Logan Thomas, 11 points. Rigby Bourne, 6, 7, 8 points. Troike, 4 points. Davenport with 1. That'll get you to 4. For St. Mary's Colgan. Lomchek ends with 4 points. Goading with 1. Dawson with 6. Van Beesler ends with 13. Russell with 2. O'Brien with 3. And Eisen with 6. No one fouls out of the boys' game. Good game back and forth. Always a good competition. Anytime Colgan comes to town. We'll step away for one more break. Hopefully Coach will make it out of the locker room quick. You're watching Trojan basketball right here on Girard Sports Live.
Community National Bank and Trust has been serving the area for 30 years with a strong commitment to the highest quality leadership and banking services. Stop in soon to pick up your very own Girard Trojan Instant Issue Mascot Debit Card. While you're there, be sure to ask about My Mobile Money and mobile banking, Guardian Secure Checking, and People Pay. Learn more online at mybankcnb.com. Community National Bank and Trust is a proud supporter of Girard Schools. Go Trojans!
Girard Medical Center now offers both outpatient pulmonary and cardiac rehabilitation services. Our approach combines physical therapy, respiratory therapy, behavioral health, and nutrition to help you become more fit and active.
With cardiac and pulmonary rehab, we want to focus on lifestyle changes. We provide people with education to help prevent further events.
Each treatment is unique to the individual patient because at Girard Medical Center, we care for our communities one patient at a time. Call us at 620-724-5126.
Hydrix, your dependable independent. Depend on us for service, for price. Get huge Samsung savings. Leave notes, sync calendars, and display your photos on the new Samsung Family Hub refrigerator. Plus, get free same-day delivery. Why shop for appliances where the motto is do it yourself when you can depend on the know-how of people who live appliances every day?
The only thing better than our price is our service. Hydrix, Fort Scott, and Girard.
Whisper a phrase into a person's ear, then pass it on to a group of people. Notice how the message changes by the time the last person hears it? In business, consider word of mouth in the same light. What people say may turn into something different than you would like it to be. It cannot be controlled. That's why Norris Advertising provides proven ad solutions through radio, billboards, and print, allowing your message to be controlled by the person that knows your business best. You. Norris Advertising, a proud sponsor of Trojan Athletics.
For more than 20 years, Call Service has been serving Southeast Kansas. Call Service has a huge selection of tires from great brands, including Michelin, BF Goodrich, Hankook, and Cooper. Farmers and ranchers trust Call Service with fast, reliable, on-the-farm service daily. Plus, Calls is the first stop for lube and oil changes in Girard. Get back in the game with a stop at Call Service. Check them out online at callservicellc.com or call 620-724-4121.
Farm Bureau is proud to support Girard High School student athletes. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, their number one goal is to make insurance simple. Agents Judd Sasho, Lori Johnson, and Lisa Sasho take pride in educating their clients and members so they are able to make the best decisions. There's a lot of information out there, and at Farm Bureau, they can explain it in a way that relates to you so you can apply it to your life, family, farm, and future. To learn more, contact Judd, Lori, or Lisa at 620-724-4213. Go Trojans!
This is Greg from the original home location of Derailed Commodity in nearby Brazelton, Kansas. Our home location includes the warehouse for our company's 16 other stores, allowing us to feature a huge selection of furniture at outlet prices. We also feature by far the area's largest in-stock selection of carpet and floor coverings, and the absolute lowest prices on mattresses. We're your source for lodge-style rustic furniture for homes and cabins. So come see us at our large facility in Brazelton, your destination for outlet pricing.
Welcome back to Ted R. Taylor Gymnasium. Once again, Trojans win at 40-38. It is time. Post-game coaches interview brought to you by Community National Bank and Trust, serving the area for over 30 years. Stop in soon and pick up your very own Girard Trojan instant issue mascot debit card. Community National Bank and Trust is a proud supporter of the Girard schools. Learn more online at mybankcmb.com. Coach, thanks for taking the time.
You bet, Dale.
Coach, a normal Wayne Cheon basketball game, going to be low scoring. They're going to pass the ball around. A wise man once told me, he usually sits next to me, it'll come down to free throws at the very end, and he was right. Boy, I'll tell you, free throws was the name of the game at the end of it.
Yeah, and we were 10 of 21 tonight from the line. So,
well, almost 50%, Coach. It's close.
Oh, boy, we're right there. Gosh, I've got to quit talking about them because I think it's in our head, a lot of it. But, that's really the name of the game. And we've had, I don't know how many this year that would have turned out possibly differently if we just make our free throws. And, even we give them some good looks tonight. We had some silly turnovers early in the first half that they got some runouts on. And a game like this, all those things add up. And we were very fortunate to, for them to add up on our side of things tonight. But give our kids credit. They kept working hard and made enough plays down the stretch to get it done.
Coach, they came out and, it was back and forth. We take the lead by one at halftime, and we end up the game at 2. I mean, that just tells you your young team is resilient, and, boy, they didn't give up. And a lot of times we were outsized and maybe a little bit outmatched down low. But your young team, scrappy is the words I'm going to use tonight.
Yeah, they did a good job of getting the ball inside. And, we went to some junk on them there in the second half, and I thought that kind of helped us take the inside away, but at the same time, they were able to really slow the pace down when we did that. So they got some guys on the perimeter we're not guarding, and, they can take a bunch of time off the clock when that happens. But, our kids, like I said, we made enough plays down the stretch. We just got to get better from the free throw line right now. And we do need to do a little better job moving our feet. We had some silly fouls tonight. They were calling it very close, and, we've got to do a better job of not getting those silly ones early on.
Rigby Bourne, the only Trojan to foul out tonight. had a couple others with 4 fouls. Foley had 4 fouls early, and he had to set most of the third and fourth quarters with a little bit of foul trouble. But, looking forward to wrap up CNC play, we've got Uniontown coming in, not an usual opponent that we've seen, but, we're going to invite them in on Thursday night, and then we move on to sub-state play.
Yeah, we just mentioned that a little bit ago. Don't know a lot about them right now. I know they got a Harvey kid that's supposed to be pretty good. It's an inside player that gives us fits at times, so it's somebody we'll have to deal with. But we'll go to work tonight, and we'll get the scout on them and get back after tomorrow and rest our legs, shoot some free throws, and be ready to play Thursday night.
Well, Coach, thanks for taking the time, and as always, congratulations.
All right, thanks, Dale.
It's been Dale Sharman sitting down with the post-game coaches interview brought to you by the Community National Bank and Trust. For Jess Murphy, myself, we thank you. God bless everybody. Be safe driving home. It's been Trojan Basketball right here on Girard Sports Live.
It's time for Girard High School basketball.
Give and go. Now down to D. Weidman. Off the glass and in. Nice shot by D. Weidman.
Girard Sports Live is presented by Kraken, your community technology partner. Also by Ag Choice of Hepler, American Family Insurance, Jenny Collins Agency, Bradshaw Collision Repair, Bumper to Bumper, Daryl Westoff with American National Insurance, Chicken-Annie's of Girard, Community National Bank and Trust, Derailed Commodity, Farm Bureau Financial Services, Farmers Bank, Girard Medical Center, GN Bank, Hydrix Appliance, The Jagged Edge, Kennar Eye Care, Larrett Ceramics, Leah Smith Agency Farmers Insurance, Lehman Realty, Mathis Drug, McClellan Sanitation, Norris Advertising, Bayonne Dental, Producers Cooperative Association, and Call Service.
5, 4, 3,